Nigerians, right?
If the God of this
No.
If the
Just
God,
answer.
if the
Please,
God
please,
of
just
these
try and
churches,
answer my questions directly. You
being
directly.
attended by Nigerians, yes.
Yes, they are being attended by Nigerians,
Yes.
and Nigerians are aware of these facts, right?
A lot of the people who go to these churches are not aware of this fact.
A lot of the people that go to these churches are not aware. They can take over factories that were failing. They can take over large buildings and build actual new structures, by the way, that people will pay to make happen and attend. And they are wrong. Why? If you can answer those simple questions, I will understand your psychology.
Because church is a scam. Church is a scam center.
I get that. I get your
Church
declaration. Church is a scam. Okay,
yes.
Church is a scam. Let's say I agree with you. Let's say I agree with you.
No, if you want to disagree, please disagree.
Yeah, you know what?
Disagree. Church is nothing but a business.
Hang on, my sister. Just for a second.
A business.
Just for a second.
Now,
just for a second. With you,
the thing with all these churches, yeah, is every single person has their own church. They're all not preaching the same thing. They cannot all be right. They cannot all be right. But they can all be wrong. Then who is preaching the true gospel of the Jesus, vessel of the Son of Jesus?
I've got the grace to understand you. It's okay. Go ahead.
Guys, please tap your screens and share the live stream. We've got 53 people watching. Hi, Oli Roti.
Hey, Vessel. Please, Vessel, do you mind if I engage this Christ logic?
Please, go ahead. Go ahead.
Christ logic, I've been listening to you, and I'm trying so hard to understand your answers to the host question. So I want to ask you outrightly. In Nigeria, we have more churches than factories, than the churches have got their fingers in every pie, in the government, in finance, in everything in Nigeria. So I just want to understand, what parts of justification are you making? Christ logic?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Can you answer my question, please?
I would love to have a conversation with you, but because I don't have a mentality that divides itself. I would like to finish speaking to the person I was speaking to, and then maybe
The host has stepped away. The host has stepped away for now. Yes.
Okay. So she won't come and disturb me speaking to him.
Christ logic. Listen, I don't know what the big issue
guys,
is. So you want to just be up here quiet while you wait for the host? Is that what you want to do?
No, that's not what I said. You've given me a response to what I was expecting, and I have told you that would you like me to address him, and can I have the freedom to do that?
Who is him?
The person who just asked me a question now.
I'm a lady.
You are a lady. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. So go ahead. I don't mind. Can you please answer my question if you don't mind?
Okay. Here's a process to our conversation. Is it okay if we have a process of conversation?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. Do you think that the millions of Nigerians that go to these churches you are talking about should not be Nigerian?
Why shouldn't they be?
I think Ollie asked you a question. Do you mind answering
No,
the
no,
question first?
I'm trying to understand the fabric of the question, because if you work on yes or no as known in all human
I don't
history.
think Ollie was asking for it. Her question does not require yes or no.
Ma'am, I am not talking to you. You gave me the parameters. Can I speak now?
Christ logic.
You see?
Christ logic.
Okay.
I will drop you. If you're not prepared to have a conversation,
You think I
I
get
will drop
threatened
you.
by
We can
being
speak
dropped?
to
Go
other people.
ahead.
I am not
Go
threatening you
ahead
at
and
all.
drop me.
Right?
Go
You're
ahead
up
and
here.
drop me.
You're up
Go.
here to have a conversation. If you're not
Please
in
go
the
ahead
mood
and drop
to have
me.
a conversation, drop yourself. Because this seems like a plan of yours. You want to be dropped so that you can say you've achieved something for the day. You've been
I
asked
just
a
wanted to have
question.
a
Can you
conversation.
please respond to the question?
That's not intelligence.
You because you're speaking
There is
over
no
me at this
intelligence
present
behind
moment.
your actions.
You're speaking over me while I'm trying to explain to you what you
Why
need to do.
are you speaking over me when I asked?
Why are you behaving like a child?
This is what I don't understand. That is why I said to him, if he's not ready to have a conversation, he can drop down or I can drop him.
I'm
It doesn't
really
have to
willing
be
to
so
have a
difficult
conversation.
at all.
Can
So
we go
can you
ahead with the
respond?
conversation?
Okay, Ollie, can you please ask your question again? Because he probably wasn't listening when you asked the question. Hello,
Oh, I
Dan.
wasn't listening. Oh, wow.
Hi, Fan. Ollie, please repeat your question.
Okay, thank you. Christ logic, my question was very simple. We have a lot of churches. We have very little schools. The churches have outnumbered the schools, have outnumbered health center. They've outnumbered everything. They've bought industrial areas. Okay. Now, the churches, they've got their. And my question is very simple. How is a prosperity message not destructive to Nigeria?
I'm trying to answer
the question back.
Do you want me to answer you the way you want?
Don't box me. The
Okay,
question I
so
ask is a very loose.
answer you, but you are stopping me from speaking.
Okay, answer. Okay, answer. Let's hear you.
Okay, so I hear you when you say that your industrials and all these other factors have ground to a halt, and churches have taken over. Right? Now, if churches have taken over, that means the new industry of Nigeria is church. It's producing more products, apparently, because the people who ran the factories that you think were closed down, it's not down, or we will pray against you, or no. There was nothing to benefit from it, so they closed them down.
Did you listen to my question? Hold on.
I'm trying. Are you
no,
reasoning
you're not listening
with me?
to my question. You're just mumbling around. Did you listen to my question?
Okay. If I'm mumbling, help me understand this question.
Let's simplify it.
Let's simplify it. Wait, listen. Do you mind listening to me?
You like the sound of your voice, don't you?
The same way you like the sound of your voice. I just want to ask you a question so we can understand each other. Is it
So what
okay?
question? Okay, ask me a question. Let me hear you.
Okay. So if we simplify this situation of the whole of Nigeria to one specific area, one specific place, we say there is a warehouse or a manufacturing company that is closing down. Do you get me?
No, I don't.
You don't get me. Okay, say
Can you just
there is
simplify your question, because I don't know what you're talking
I'm trying
about.
to do that. I'm trying to do that, but you're not listening.
I am listening, but you're not you're not even saying anything.
Finish. So let me finish.
Okay, finish. Keep finishing.
Okay, so there is a factory here in I don't know what state, right? It's closing down because it's not making profit. It's not making money. It cannot continue in its present sense or state. Then a church says it can buy its property to build a church in its property. Who is doing better economics?
What economics? No, I've just asked you, what economics are you talking about?
Yeah. I had to laugh because
By
the
the
very
way,
fact
by
I
by
had
the
to
way,
laugh first.
by the
I
way,
had to laugh first.
by
I had
by
to
the
laugh
way,
first. Now
by
can
the
I
way,
answer
when
you? Now
this-
can I answer you?
By the way,
Can I
when
answer
these
you?
churches, can you please
Why
pause
are you
a moment?
right?
Can you please pause? By the way, when these churches are acquired, they are owned by the individual. It's not a group ownership. The pastor's name or his wife or their children. It's and all those things. So,
what?
Acquisition, church.
What does that matter? What does that matter?
Christ logic. Can I say something to you?
What does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
It is
What does it matter that one industry or one property or one thing owned by one person? What does it matter?
This guy likes the sound of his voice.
It is a business only benefiting one person.
No, business doesn't actually work like that. That's why probably you don't understand what is happening.
This particular
Business
business,
doesn't
that's how
work
it
that
works.
way.
This particular
No, it
business,
doesn't.
that's how it
It
works.
actually doesn't.
Okay,
In small scale, yes.
Christ logic. Christ logic. So,
you are not listening. You are not
logic. Now, I want you to do something for us. Prove that your God exists. So let's see whether these churches are a scam or they are not a scam. Instead of you just whining, about the topic we choose to talk about, how about you tell us, does this your God even exist? This is the conversation we should have.
Run away from your argument. When it's challenged, then you want to run.
I am not running.
You're running
You're
away.
not challenging anything.
All over the place. All over the place.
You're not challenging anything. You're failing
I already
to
did,
contribute
and I've
to the
challenged it,
conversation.
and you are proving that I've challenged it.
You have not challenged
now you are
anything.
changing the subject.
We're changing the subject so that we can give you an opportunity.
Because
we're actually changing the subjects to give you an opportunity to take part in a logical conversation, because you're not making sense.
You know what I think this guy wants to
claim? That's okay. I understand. I have a 197 IQ. I have a 197 IQ, and I will blow all of you out of the water. I'm listening, and I'm actually trying to engage with you. And you are not willing to learn.
All right, that's fine.
Anything.
That's okay, Christ Logic. That's all right.
Yes,
I've got other guests on the panel. We've got Federal.
Please,
hello.
What is his logic? What is he saying?
Resculo, hold on. Federal, hello. We've got KS Clem as well.
Anyway.
we're trying
make
to
money every
engage
day.
with the other guests on the panel.
Yes, I
Logic.
make
So
money
you
every
stay
day, and I
muted.
can prove
Stay
you
muted.
wrong.
Can you imagine? I make money every day. The fuck?
I can prove you wrong every day. Quote that again.
We want to talk to other guests as well. Can you stay muted?
Yes,
KS Clem, are you there?
People on your intellectual.
Keep quiet. Please. Keep quiet.
He sounds like he's had a bit too much to drink.
Exactly. It sounds like he's off his head.
KS Clem, are you there?
Sounds like he's off his head. Nonsense. Please don't remove him. Please don't remove him.
Afro, please, what was he trying to say, though?
That's the thing. I was supposed to know what he's trying to say. He makes more money than us. His IQ is 197. Blah blah blah. He can blow us out of the what? That's his argument.
He's saying so much without saying nothing.
True.
Okay. I heard him. The reason why I came up early is I heard him saying something about churches buying properties and all that. Is that what he's claiming?
No. So we had said that one of the reasons, because he wanted to know how these churches have destroyed. So you see this here, prosperity gospel and mega churches have destroyed Africa. He wants to know.
Right.
So, and one of the things that I said is that if this their God does not exist, the amount of money that has been pumped into this thing, into this the establishments, all these scam artists, then it's a problem, right? But he doesn't want to accept that that's the case. So
okay.
We've got restored. Federal hasn't said anything.
Okay.
I don't know if he knows he's up.
Before they say anything, guys, okay, let's do this. Religion is a scam. Religion is a scam. The religions that we have in our part of the world is nothing but a scam. When somebody can convince you that up above there is a God up there, nobody's seen it before, but he is up there. And if you don't worship him right, he'll punish you for all of eternity. Meanwhile, nobody has been up there. That is a scam. When they now make you pay for a God that you have never seen before. You are paying for something that you can't prove exists. Somebody has convinced you that beyond the sky, there, somewhere, lies a God, sat on his throne with his boy. His boy is on his right-hand side. It is a scam. Jesus Christ, there is no evidence for the existence of that Jesus Christ. And if there is, can you imagine that this God does this thing over 2,000 years ago? This is us here in this reality. This is where we are now. But this God is going to penalize you for not believing in a 2,000 plus years story. That God is useless. Very useless. So, please, if you disagree, if you think that religion is somehow, these religions and these men are somehow beneficial, please, I want to let's talk about it. Otherwise, guys, it's time to wake up. You cannot keep paying for a God that does not exist. You can't keep paying for a God that you cannot prove exists. You are being scammed every single time.
Their negotiation tactics.
You're being scammed. Yes, God is a scam. the biggest scam sold to Africans. That God, which God? When will they see this God? Oh, Alora, thank you. It's bought from by a very special friend, and yeah, I love it. Actually, no, my son, it was my son and my friend got it. Yeah, the two of them. It's lovely. Thank you. So, hello, Green Region International. Is there any Christian on the panel right now, please? Is there any Christian on the panel? I know Dan. I know Dan isn't.
Yes,
Restored. Restored. Are you a Christian?
I am a Christian.
Okay, Ray J, just 1 second. Restored, are you there? Restored, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good evening, all. I am a Christian,
You're a Christian?
a child of God. Yeah,
Your name says restored.
yeah,
Have you been restored?
by God. Yes.
And what have you been restored to? What's this
Right.
restoration?
Right. So, first of all, I like to ask. I know you have some people in the comment section, and then you have your people in the panel. I hope I'm not going to be crucified or insulted because of my choice. That's my first question.
No. We
Right.
will match energies. That's what I would say. But if you're kind and nice, then you have nothing to worry about. I love conversations. I love to have a back and forth and no arguing or shouting over each other. So
Right, fantastic. Thank you very much. I've listened a bit to your conversations, especially as the ones surrounding churches in Nigeria being one of the reasons why Nigeria is poor.
mhm.
And I completely disagree with you.
And
Right,
why do you disagree?
right. So there is nowhere in the world that Christianity or the number of churches is the reason why the country develops or prospers. There is nowhere in the world where Islam or any other religion is the reason why the country developed. None. So Christianity is not the reason why Nigeria is poor. Far from it. Because now you're talking about...
It's one of the major reasons why Nigeria is poor.
Yeah, it could be, you might say it's one of the reasons because of the choices.
Reasons.
Hold on. Because of the choices that people make.
What people?
For instance,
What people?
you've said
What people?
You,
what people?
myself, hold on. Every Nigerian is the reason why Nigeria is where it is today. And let me go further. You've mentioned some of these pastors that you put their picture up there.
Please, let's not talk about, let's not now come and start doing some victim blaming. Yeah, let's talk about the ones who are propagating.
You blame the church, isn't it?
Yeah, the leaders of the church. These ones.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's not so. Okay. Because all these leaders that you have up there.
You know what you can do for me?
Yeah.
Tell me how the church has benefited Nigeria.
Okay. One of the ways church has benefited Nigeria is the reason why Nigeria has not disintegrated today.
Tell us how the church has benefited Nigeria.
Right. Now, when I say church, let me make this very clear. When I say church, I'm talking about the churches that truly practice Christianity, what they believe, and not a religion.
Okay.
I'm still going to go back to that to let you know that
Can you tell
Christianity is
us-
not a religion.
Okay, please
Hold on.
tell us these churches, please. Let me get my pen and
Look,
paper.
I don't
Please.
need to mention the
No,
churches.
you have to.
Wait,
you have
wait,
to. You
wait.
have to. You have to mention them because you are saying that the ones that
So, I have a choice to make.
No, hold on. So there are churches that are truly practicing.
There are churches that are following
True
the
Christianity.
dictates, the dictates
Right, dictates
of Christ.
There are some that are not. So please tell us.
It's all about
so we have an idea of what you are
if you
talking
just
about.
allow us to remain on the topic, the first discussion, which you say the churches are the reason why Nigeria is poor.
Yes, if there are churches, because this is part of the problem.
If we don't
even know, hold on. If we don't even know who the real church is that not what we are talking about here? That they are scamming people. We can't even now tell which is the true church and which one is not the true church.
So that is a different topic entirely.
It is not. It is all part of this conversation.
Apart from Nigeria.
You know what? Please, just for my own information's sake, please, just give me 2 churches in Nigeria that are truly practicing Christianity.
Okay, what I'm going to say may shock you. There is no church, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, that is 100% perfect or complete. Every church you go, hold on.
That is not what I asked.
No, you are using church as a blanket name.
I'm asking you, please, just give me 2 churches that are truly practicing Christianity.
There is no church that is 100% anywhere in the world. There is no church that is 100%.
Nobody is asking you that.
There is no church that is 100% evil.
Uncle, nobody is asking you. You said there are churches that are truly practicing Christianity. You said that. So please just name 2.
So if I name a particular church now, we'll now begin to do
what are you afraid of?
It's not. I'm not afraid of. If I'm afraid, I'll not come up. I hope you know that.
Just mention 2. See,
I'm not afraid.
Okay.
What I'm telling you
let me
is
take back.
the
Let me
church.
take back that word afraid. Okay.
It's not. The church is not the reason that Nigeria is poor.
You made the claim that there are churches that are truly practicing and there are churches that are not truly practicing. Just give us. Why is this thing so hard? Why is it so hard? Ray J.
Let me help him.
No, don't help.
No, I don't need help. Actually,
why is it so hard? What church do you go to yourself? What church do you go to?
I won't tell you.
Why not?
But I'm a Christian. I'm not going to tell you the church I go to. But what I have said it. I have said it to you, Luke.
Okay.
I have said it to you, Luke.
At least your own church should be the top on the list. You should be able to say, okay, the church I go to, this is one church that is truly practicing.
And I am telling you, not everyone, including myself, that is 100% perfect. Not everyone in my church is perfect.
You about perfection. This is not my question.
That is exactly what you are trying to do. You are discrediting the church.
Tell me what I am trying to do. Right. I am asking you to tell all of us just 2 churches that are practicing true Christianity.
So when I mention a church now,
let me finish. Let me finish. Please. That is not in any way, shape, or form discrediting Christianity. If anything, right? I'm trying to, let's credit these ones who are practicing the real, right? If we can prove that they are practicing the real, that will go a long way in helping us in this conversation helping the people as well. So, at
for
least
instance,
they know what's going on.
so for
please,
instance, if I tell you the name of my
not for
church,
instance,
hold
not
on.
for instance.
If I
Just
tell you
give
the name of
me
my
one.
church, it means my church is the only perfect church in Nigeria. That's what I'll be doing. If I, for example, if I tell you my church, this is the name of my church.
I honestly don't know. Please just name 2 churches that are practicing the true Christian doctrines. That's all I'm asking.
What I have just come to let you know is it is absolutely wrong for us to say Christianity, because Christianity is not the only religion in Nigeria. To solely say Christianity is the reason why Nigeria is poor, just because we have more churches.
Where did you see that Christianity is the reason why Nigeria is poor? Where did you see that?
You've just said that.
When?
You said Christian, you said churches. You said we have more churches than we have schools.
Is that a lie?
Than we have hospital.
Is that a lie?
No, I'm not saying that a lie? Is wrong, but the fact that we have more of churches in Nigeria is one of the reasons why Nigeria has not disintegrated. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If not for the presence of those churches, you won't have a country that you call Nigeria today.
Really?
Yes. And in every religion,
do me something.
There are bad eggs.
Do me something restored.
And there are good eggs.
I'm glad that you said these churches are the reason why Nigeria has not
one of the reasons.
Can you let me finish, please? Please.
You're already shouting at me now.
Because you're talking over me. You're talking over me.
Right.
So,
I'm listening.
You said the churches in Nigeria, you've agreed that there are more churches than schools, hospitals combined, right? So now tell us how the churches have made Nigeria, have benefited Nigeria to the extent that it is the churches that is making Nigeria not disintegrate. What is the church doing for Nigeria? Please tell us.
1, the church preaches unity. The church preaches forgiveness. The church preaches love. Are you following me? The church preach peace. The church still maintain and uphold the sanctity of marriage and family union. The church believes in development. The list is endless. These are values that church upholds.
Okay.
Love, peace, unity.
Okay. So, first things first.
And on top of that, the church on daily basis pray for Nigeria.
The church prays for Nigeria?
Yeah.
Prays to who?
Pray to the Almighty God.
Okay.
The one that you say does not exist.
Okay. So they pray. What are they praying? What sort of prayers are they praying to this God for Nigeria? What
they ask God to unite Nigeria and make it a place where you and everyone can live in peace, can live and progress, can live.
So it is God that put Tinubu there, yeah?
Yes, it's God.
Based on the prayers of the people.
It's God that allowed him to emerge the president of Nigeria.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. So you said the church preaches unity, forgiveness, peace, love, marriage and family union, and they pray for Nigeria. First things first, unity. Now, how can the church be preaching unity when church is not united?
The fact that the church is not, it's not that I'm not aware that the church is not united, right? The fact that they are not united does not mean they are not in their disunity, not praying for Nigeria.
I'm asking you a question. How can the church that is not united be preaching unity?
Look,
you have all these
do you know?
many churches.
I want to give you. I want to give an
you have
example.
all these many churches, different names,
Different belief, different doctrine, and all of that.
Everybody just do
Yeah.
one thing. Just they go.
Yeah.
They're not united at all. So tell me, how can they be preaching unity? How?
Can I give an example? A family of husband and wife and children may have misunderstanding. They may have their issues. Do you think if I'm talking about a true family that is established, do you think they'll be praying against each other? Husband will be praying against the wife, and the wife will be praying against the husband, just because they have misunderstandings? They won't do that. They may have their different opinion on issues. Different, because of course they come from different background.
What's that got to do with what we're talking about?
I'm citing an example. Nigeria.
What does that got to do with
the fact that the church in Nigeria, the church in Nigeria is one family.
No, it's not.
The fact it is. It just looks as if it's not from outside. It is.
You see, I like what you said.
From outside.
If it is not from outside. Now, from the inside of this called church of a thing, Tell me, how are they unified? How are they united? How?
Because they believe in one God. They pray to that same God through one man called Jesus Christ.
Well, why? How come Jesus Christ cannot unite them? How come they all preach different things?
It is not his business to unite them. Hold on. let me respond as you ask.
It is not Jesus's business to unite them.
Yes. Jesus has given the instruction before he left that the church should be one.
Jesus gave instruction.
Yeah.
Church should be one.
Church should be one. He prayed that prayer for the church.
But the church is not one.
He saw it ahead.
But the church is not one.
Yeah, he saw it ahead.
Redeemed Christian Church of God, Winners Chapel, Deeper Life, Hand of God Mission, this other one, Dunamis. Yeah. How does this sound like unity to you?
At the end of the day, they pray through same Jesus to one God.
They pray through Jesus. You know something? If that Jesus existed, he would have given all of them a knock on the head and said, "Come on, everybody, together now."
So that is where I think you're making the mistake.
Tell me
God from the beginning of creation gave man one powerful opportunity.
What's that?
His choice. He will not force anything on anyone.
Choice to do what? God gave man choice.
Choice to make. You, for instance, you've made your choice not to believe in God.
Sorry, what man did he give choice? Because I don't remember any God giving me any choices. Vessel of dishonor, did any God give you choice?
No, ma'am.
Vessel of dishonor, did anybody carry choice and give the vessel? Choose this. He said God gave man. Thank goodness you said man. Because woman, I don't know about him giving woman any choices.
But because we human beings, we've made our choices in most of the time to live in denial.
So, no, listen. You
for
said
instance,
God gave, excuse me.
Will you allow me to learn?
You said God gave man choices.
Yeah.
Please tell me how your God has given me any choice. I don't know this man you are talking about.
So he will never, for instance, those of us who believe in God and those who do not believe in God. In the book of Jeremiah, for instance, he said, "I am the God of all flesh." Are you hearing me? Now, you who don't believe in him, he's not going to punish you right now because you fail to believe in him. He has given you the choice.
He's going to punish me when?
When the time comes.
He said he's not going to punish me right now.
When the time comes.
When is he going to punish me?
I don't know.
Punish me for what?
He didn't tell anyone the precise time.
Punish me for what exactly? What have I done?
And what I'm trying to say is that he's not going to force you. He's not going to force you
What is he going to punish me for? You say he's not going to punish me now. Okay.
What I mean,
What have I done?
He's not going to force you
you
to
said
believe whether he exists or he does not exist.
He's not going to punish me now.
What I mean, I've just said what I mean.
To punish me for?
I have just said what I mean. I said he's not going to discipline you now, saying because you do not believe in him.
What is he going to discipline me for?
For not believing in him. For not believing that he exists. Is that not what you've been saying?
But
that
he doesn't exist. But he doesn't exist. But he doesn't exist. I don't see him.
That is your choice. That's your belief.
It's not a choice. It's not a choice. If your God exists, tell me. Tell me what. Okay, show us then.
It's not someone you can see physically. God is not so.
Okay, give me the evidence that this thing exists, because he's going to punish me. Right? I don't want anyone to punish me.
Do you want me to give you an example?
No, I don't want to be punished by anyone. So please.
He's not going to do that.
Can you stop, please? If you have evidence for this God, and you must have some kind of human empathy in you. You don't want me to be punished, do you? Do you want me to be punished?
Do you want me to respond to that?
Do you want me to be punished?
I don't want you to be punished. You have a choice to make. That's why you see when I started.
Hold on. If you don't want me to be punished, please show me the God so that I won't be punished. Show me God.
Good. So I have just said, God is not someone you can see. You say I should give an evidence. One of the evidence for you to know that God exists is because you are alive and you're breathing. He gave you that breath. No. Where is your breath coming from?
My own breath?
Yeah.
Can I
my own breath?
Yeah.
I will soon be done with it. My own breath is coming from Mandingo, the Lord God Mandingo.
Why did you mention God?
The Lord God Mandingo, the God Mandingo, not yours.
So, can you show me who the Lord God Mandingo is?
I can show you.
I am right here.
I can show you.
Someone say
I want to ask regarding the breath. It's just a quick question regarding the breath. Restored, you claim that it is God that is giving us this breath.
Yeah.
If I decide to hold my breath right now, is God going to breathe on my behalf?
He gave you the ability to be able to hold your breath.
So if I hold my breath and I'm alive, is he going to continue supplying that breath to my corpse?
You made that choice.
So it's up to me to be breathing, right? It's not up to a God.
Now, he enabled you.
It's up to me whether I want to breathe or not. It is not up to a God.
If you allow me to respond.
You've already responded.
No, if he has given you life, if you decide to unalive yourself, it is your own
That means
choice.
I'm in charge. He's not in charge.
Now,
vessel of the God gave you breath, but also gave you the ability to
hold it.
To hold. The God also gave you the ability to stop the breath altogether.
Yes.
I want to listen to my brother there.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
You can wait. You can wait and listen to your brother there. Just because women are talking, you don't tell us to be quiet.
No, it's not about gender. I'm sorry about that.
I'm going to let other people.
Well, why did you just specifically say you want to listen to the brother when you can hear women speaking?
You haven't allowed him to speak.
Oh, come on.
I haven't been speaking up and quiet.
Vessel, please. I'm going to let go out conversations because I need to, do something very quickly. But guys, did you all notice how the gentleman said that in Nigeria, there are churches that are practicing the true gospel of Jesus Christ?
Absolutely.
When he was asked to name them, then confusion came. Okay.
It's not confusion. I made a choice not to.
I'm speaking. Please stay muted, please. Okay. So now he was asked to produce just two of the churches that are practicing the Jesus religion, how Jesus wants them to, just two. He could not even mention. You would think that the church that he is going to, he could at least mention that one. But no. So, if this is the case, then what are we doing? What are we talking about? Why does Nigeria have so many churches? Why? Let me show you this picture. Look at this. Just look at this picture here. This is Nigerian church. Just the churches in this picture tells you the story. This picture gives you a full picture of the state of this religion. Wait, 1 second. Give me a minute. Look at this here. No, look. 8 churches in one building. 8 churches in
What
one
a shame.
building.
What a shame.
8 churches in one building.
And the whole Nigeria, you couldn't even mention 2 good churches.
He's embarrassed. That's the thing.
This must
And
be
he's probably benefiting from the scam himself.
this must be 8 different denominations, doing
Hey,
their
Dan,
own thing.
Dan, speak louder, please.
They are all
I
8.
said
They are all
I
8
said this must be
different.
8 different.
You're right,
Yeah.
Dan. Yeah.
Yes, 8 different churches in one building.
denominations.
8 different denominations.
And when you walk in, the ushers from that other church will be trying to pull you to the other side. And the other ones will be trying to pull you to the other side. They're literally fighting for people that are coming in.
I think this look like Onitsha market, where you have different stores and different.
No, this is in Lagos. This is in Lagos.
You
Yeah,
muted
Lagos.
me. If you want me to talk, let me know.
You're literally talking right now. Can you just be patient?
Yeah, because you
you've been
muted
speaking.
me. You see, this
Can you
church
be
is
patient?
Let's speak to the other Christian, please. Let's ask the other Christian.
So we've got Ray J and Kathy. Kathy, baby, are you a Christian, please?
Yes.
I don't know what to call what I am at the moment, if I'm honest. It's not, I don't have a title for it. But I will say I grew up in Deeper
Listen, I
Life.
need to do something really quick. Oh, you grew up in Deeper Life?
Yeah, I grew
Please
up in
wait for
Deeper
me.
Life.
Wait for me. I need to quickly do something. Please wait for me. Wait for me.
Hey, Olu, how are you doing today?
Listen, I'll be back. Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy, do you still have a God belief or a Jesus belief? Do you? I take
Right
it you're
now,
not actively a Christian at the moment.
yeah, I'm deconstructing because one thing about me, I've always been a truth seeker, and I don't like where there's inconsistency. Inconsistency means to me that something is not completely.
Vessel, can you just hang on with the conversation with her?
Yeah. No, I'm just introducing
Please,
to
'cause I want to
everyone.
make sure.
We're going to engage with Ray J because Ray J has been here for a while and not said anything. Okay, Kathy, because Alpha would like to have a conversation with you. So would you please
Yeah,
mind
got me. It's not a problem.
just listen in? Yeah. Okay, Ray J, you've been.
Vessel,
Yes, Caleb. Yes,
I
Miss
just
Caleb.
can I ask Restore just one question and I'll just let go?
Okay.
All right, appreciate that. Restored, are you
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, my brother, can anything destroy or change the will of God?
Yes. There are many things that can destroy the will of God if you
All right.
make yourself available, if you made the choice to destroy that will by yourself.
Okay, so you're saying the will of God is not permanent?
It depends on you. Just like I've mentioned before, God will never force you to do what you don't want to do.
No, he
Give us
does.
that.
Don't-
Give us
don't-
that privilege
you
from the
can do
beginning.
that, my brother. You can do that with Afro. Yes, he does, because when we go in the Bible, God says that a whole lot of things. If you don't do A, you will do B. So he didn't give you a choice. He's telling you. So that, let's put it aside. Now, let's stick to my question. My question to you is, the will of God was to make, I'll give you a typical example. The will of God was to make Jonah being swallowed by that whale, correct?
So what happened to Job is a story you know. He was asked to go somewhere.
Okay,
Let me land now.
this is not for preaching.
Let me land. He made a choice to go somewhere else.
Brother, listen to my question and respond to my question.
Right.
Okay. Now let's do this one more time. I'm going to even change it. Please. Was it the will of God for Judas to betray Jesus Christ? Yes or no?
The truth is, whether Judas betrayed him or not, Jesus was going to die anyway.
That wasn't the question.
What I'm saying is, whether he
I don't care what you're saying. Answer the question. Is it the will of God?
It appears you are forcing me to God. No, you want me to answer the way you want to hear
it's
it.
It's just a simple question. He asked you, yes or no.
And I'm
is it the will of God? Yes, it is. Is it the will of God? No, it isn't.
To the best of my understanding.
Then, brother, you don't have any understanding if this is your best, because I'm just asking you a very simple question. According to the Bible, God made
I will tell you 100%, it was the will of God for Jesus to die. Whether Judas denied him or he did not, betray him or he did not, it was the will of God for Jesus to die for you and I.
Are you done? Now, you see, the problem here is you are used to having one mic and speak, nobody challenges you. Nobody asks you questions, so you get away with it. We're going to do this one more time, and you've brought something up. You said, you in particular, you said, it's the will of God, right, for Jesus to die for our sins. Did you say that, yes or no?
Exactly.
Can the will of God be changed, yes or no?
It cannot.
So, if the will of
God of Jesus Christ,
he once said it can be changed. You forget that.
Guys, I've proven my point. Thank you. Let's move on. Thank you.
Before you
what you're doing is you're causing confusion.
Before you move on, please, Restored, hold on. Before you move on, the people on YouTube that's saying you want to join the conversation, you would have to come over to TikTok. Right? Just look for my page, the Afro Atheist, on TikTok. That's where this conversation is happening. And somebody, when I asked what their God is going to punish me for, right? Because he says their God is going to punish me, okay? So apparently, Diva15 says that their God is going to punish me for committing evil all throughout my entire life. All throughout my entire life. From the moment I came out of my mother's, I was committing evil. So please, Diva15, can you just name me some of this evil that I am committing, please? Name me the evil that I am committing that you think that you are not committing. You understand? Please, I would like, just name me some of this evil that I am committing, that you are not committing, that now your God is going to punish me. I've been apparently committing evil for all of my life. I am so evil, eh? So please, name me some of these, the things that even you yourself, the ones that I'm committing that you are not committing. I want to know. Please help me answer that question. Somebody, Dr. Kofi says, I will be punished for rejecting his son. So I'll be, just guys, listen to that. I will be punished for rejecting his son. What son? Who is that?
And yet you have free will.
No, but who is this son? Who is he exactly? Who? No, I'm asking, who is this son? Can you all just show me the guy? Maybe produce him. Maybe can he come? Is Jesus Christ? Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Can you show me him? Ray J, can you show me the guy?
I'll show you, obviously.
Huh?
It's Jesus Christ that we were told about. He was a Jew.
I know, but where is he now? I mean, can you show me him?
Dead, ascended
Afro,
to
if
heaven.
if he was a Jew, why is he bearing a Latin name?
No, but Vesu, he just said that Jesus is dead.
He is alive, please.
Did Ray J not say he is dead?
He was
died
dead
and resurrected.
Sorry, you say what now?
Died, resurrected, and in heaven.
Died, resurrected, and in heaven.
That is what we were told.
What do people on earth have to do with him?
What evidence do you have for any of this? That he died, resurrected, and is now in heaven. What evidence do you have?
Are you directing it to me?
Yes.
Okay. So, that was what I was told. So the thing is, just to give context.
I'm coming. Give me a minute.
Just to give context, like me and maybe many other persons, we were born into a Christian and Bible-believing.
Ray J, your God is going to punish you for rejecting.
I did not say that. God does not punish anybody.
For rejecting his son. Please.
He's a merciful God according to our teachings.
Show me this his son that was dead, resurrected, and is now in heaven. Show me this guy.
So let me give you context.
I'm not asking
so the thing is,
context. I'm not asking for context.
the man that told you that, the one that spoke before, he has not seen God for himself. He has not seen Jesus Christ. It was what he was told and what he read. That is what he's still reiterating. So the challenge here is that many of us became Christians out of maybe our parents go to church, so we grew up going to church and then we just claim Christianity. Most of us have not really known God for ourselves and now make the effort to say, okay, like my other sister was saying that she cannot say if she can identify as a Christian now.
You can't know God for yourself. You can't.
So that's the thing. So
you cannot know God for yourself.
So that's the thing.
Allowed
so
to speak?
You can't. No, restored. Please hold on.
When a lot of people that identify as Christians, I think some of them, I cannot speak for everybody, this is their reality. Like they grew up in that family. So as a child, you came into this world not knowing anything. You don't even know God. You don't know Jesus Christ. You don't know Muhammad or Allah. So, but it is what your family believes in. That belief becomes instilled in you. So it is only when you have now come to a particular age like you, where if you have a curious mind, you begin to question.
Show me Jesus.
You begin to question things.
Why do you think I need any of these stories? Why?
Boss,
Why do I need any of these stories?
What? Why do we hear Jesus in stories?
If your Jesus, he said he died, resurrected, and is in heaven. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I think let's do it like this. Give us the evidence for this claim.
For me, I can't speak for everybody that identifies as Christians, but for me, one of the reasons why I believe that there is a God and there is Jesus Christ, or they exist, is because we cannot. I have seen that I'm a science person, and I have seen from all my research, I've seen that man cannot exist on this earth by design. Like out of nothing. There must be something responsible for life on earth. All right. So you look at
Ever heard of intercourse, Ray J?
No.
Have you ever heard of
intercourse? Listen, intercourse, right? So there is always an origin of anything, right? So
the plants have intercourse, the insects have intercourse.
So
Humans
how did
have intercourse.
how did they
right?
originate?
Intercourse is the only way.
How did they
Boss, I have a
originate?
better experiment, please. I have a better
How did they
experiment.
originate?
So,
So
look for
there
this
is
issue.
there
They
is
had intercourse.
there is a being, all right, responsible for life
There is
on
no
earth.
being. Can you prove that there's a being then? Prove
There
that being.
is.
Boss, I have
There
I
is.
have
Prove
a
that
better
being,
experiment.
and then while you're at it,
Vessel of dishonor. I think this is the point where Ray J proves to us that that being is Mandingo.
yes, and then
It
he
could be
also needs to
Mandingo.
prove
So
to us.
you see,
Hold
every
on,
other
Ray J.
cultures.
Ray J, hold on.
Ray J,
When
could
you
not
prove
be
this being to
Mandingo.
us,
It couldn't be.
when you prove this being to us, can you also show us who created that being?
No, so the thing is,
No, Ray J,
right?
Ray J, you cannot be talking about Mandingo. You just said that you were talking about a God.
Yes.
Yeah? You're talking about God as the being. But
Then
it is some other people's position that this being is Mandingo.
They call him different names. Yes, some of us call it. Some people.
They are not the
Wait,
same. They are not the same. They are not the same beings.
they are.
They are,
According to
wait, you want to now collect some other people's God now?
God is called different names. It depends on the cultures. Depend on the.
So your God is called Mandingo now?
I don't call my God Mandingo. I call him God.
I'm asking you a question. Is your God Mandingo now?
No,
It has to be.
it's not called
It
Mandingo.
has to be.
So,
It's Mandingo. Your God is Mandingo.
No, Vessel.
but do you understand? Do you understand what I mean now?
No, we don't understand. You just now tried to colonize somebody else's God. You tried to, pinch
It can
their
be
God
called
for
different
yourself.
names. So when you say
That is why I'm
Mandingo,
saying your God is Mandingo.
Yeah, Ray J, you just said it could be. Hold up, Ray J,
you said
it
my
could. Hold up.
you
You said it could be Mandingo. That you're implying that it could be that God. That's the
according
problem. That's the problem that
she
we're having. Could he also be other gods if that's the case? Is he Mandingo
Like Satan.
for me.
Anybody can claim that their
or
God
Zeus?
is that being.
There's a supreme being
Who
called
cares?
God.
Yes, Mandingo is a
Some
supreme
people call
being.
him Jehovah. Some call him El Shaddai. So that's
Some call him
what I mean. That
Satan.
it could be Mandingo to you.
Mandingo
Some call him Satan.
Mandingo is a supreme being, and Mandingo has nothing to do with whatever God you are claiming. Nothing at all. A different God.
Okay, even in the teachings, God also
Mandingo didn't come
recognizes
for the
other
Hebrews.
gods. There are other smaller gods. Mandingo could be a smaller god.
Mandingo did not come for
I have
Hebrews.
a better experiment.
Wait, excuse me. What is this? What exactly is this? Because you believe in this thing. Now, automatically, yours has to be the right one.
The
I just told
supreme
you
God.
about Mandingo.
Afro,
Listen to you.
it's the
Wait.
Zionist.
Listen to him say to me that Mandingo is one of the lesser gods.
It could be.
The
Very
fuck?
rude.
The fuck?
Afro, it is the Zionist.
Your God. Your God.
What do they call it? It's the Zionist
No, I don't identify with
manufacture,
Zionism.
right? They've
Your
taken
God.
the Zionist gods, right? Because this God is affiliated with the Zionists, they have put him up on a big pedestal and made him the God of everybody, just because he's associated with the Hebrew people. The gods that are not associated with the Hebrew people are called small gods. This is the Zionist agenda.
Ray J,
Yeah.
your God is the lesser God, where
According to
Mandingo
you.
is concerned. Now, prove to us that your God is the being and not Mandingo or Allah or Zeus.
Do you want a physical proof?
Okay, yeah, anything that
Is that the proof you're asking
anything-
for?
anything
Because
that proves that your God is the being you're talking about.
so the only proof I have to tell you is that he is the God behind creation.
You're
Why
making a claim. You are making a
humans,
claim. You're making a claim.
animals, plants
You
exist today.
You are making a claim. Can you please substantiate your claim?
No, please allow me to. So I have a
Yeah.
better experiment
That is
now.
the only
Please.
proof I
a better
have. I don't have any other physical
excuse
proof
me.
to tell you.
Wait,
Can I
excuse me.
respond?
Please, don't insult our intelligence here now. That's not nice.
So it is,
Wait, Ray J, please do not insult our intelligence. So
will you allow me to talk?
Ray J, you are saying that the words coming out of your mouth is proof?
Yeah, but I don't have physical proof to give you. So the thing is,
I am asking you, Ray J, are you now saying that the
That
word
is-
out of your mouth is the proof?
yes, that is why it's called belief.
No. I just asked the question. I would like an answer. Are you
That is the
saying, Ray
proof.
J, can you please let me get my thoughts out, please?
That's
Are
the
you
proof.
saying, can you let me speak? Are you saying that the words out of your mouth is the proof of God? Are you saying, trust me, bro? Trust me, bro, is the proof for your God?
Oh, a better experiment to end this argument. A better one, seriously.
Please, can I, if you allow me to speak, and I will drop after this conversation.
No. Restore.
Okay, so can you drop
Restore,
me?
1 second,
Since you don't
please.
allow me to speak
There are
anymore,
other
there's
people
no
that
point
have-
being on the
Restore,
panel.
just be
then.
patient. Ray J has been waiting the whole time you were speaking and never once interrupted. Be patient.
But why
Don't
is
need to
Restore
threaten
still
people.
here? He can Restore. You can drop because when we ask you a question, you don't answer. So bad.
Hello.
Might I speak to Ray J for that?
Restore just said, if you are not going to allow me to speak, then uncle, bye.
May I speak to
Don't
Ray
need to
J?
threaten people.
May I speak to Ray J?
Yes.
Thank you. Ray J, you brought up your scientific research, which I love. Great. So when you asked about how humans came here, did you research evolution? Ray J.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So in your research of evolution, you would understand how life became diverse on this planet, correct?
If you are referring to the evolution theory you were taught in school, I have debunked that evolution. That's not real.
Oh, really?
There is no way human. There is no way human came from
You
ape.
said- Wait a minute, AJ. The fact that you said that tells me everything I need to know.
Cardinal Barrister, you need to let him just land that plane because we
Oh,
need
you
to
landed.
hear.
He's
We need
going
to.
straight to the ground.
Yeah, but what he was saying something just in the middle and you cut him off. Just let him.
Oh, no, I got what
He said, no, but the rest of us,
Oh,
think
okay,
about the
sorry,
rest of us, please.
That's true. Please tell the audience the rest of what you said, please.
The evolution theory that you were taught in school, I have debunked it. It's a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell that humans emerged from apes. That's not true. Because if that was true, right, we still have apes till today. Why are humans not evolving from apes today?
Why are humans not what? Please, finish your question.
Why are humans
Why
not
are humans
evolving?
not?
Why are humans not evolving from ape till today? Till
Just
date?
to
Why did
cl- just to
did they just stop
clarify.
evolving?
Okay, I
Right,
have
just-
to
Now,
interrupt this
I give you another proof.
Wait a minute,
yeah,
wait a minute.
ho-
I
ho-
got
ho-
this.
hold up.
David, I got it.
Atheist Cats, it's just a clarification. You're
Okay,
going.
sorry.
Ray J, like just
Yes.
for clarification, your
Yes.
proof, the proof that you're saying that you're debunking evolution with is the fact that apes still exist today.
They do, don't they?
That's your proof.
Does ape exist today?
That's
Oh
his
my
proof.
days. Go on.
Yeah, I know.
atheist
That's
No,
exactly.
if you agree
Okay,
that
so-
they exist today,
So I'm
then
going to
you
explain.
would
Ray
need to
J,
tell me
hi. Ray
why
J,
humans are not coming.
Ray
Yeah.
J, I'm going to explain. Because this shows you lied. I'm going to be honest, you lied. Because if you lied, because if you had studied evolution and researched into it, you would understand what evolution is, and you just showed you don't. Evolution is the change of allele frequencies in a population over time. It is not a straight line.
It is a line.
You think it goes from one directly to another, directly to another, directly to another, and that's not how it works. It is not a line. Evolution is a process that branches out. When we say we are primates, which we are, we belong to a specific family category. The family category includes apes. We don't come from apes, but we share a common ancestor. And we can keep on going back to what we call mitochondrial Eve. Now, mitochondrial Eve is not an actual one person, one woman situation. It's just the furthest back we go to show the connection of where we are. But that's not even showing your ultimate question, because your ultimate question is, where did life comes from, right?
Yes.
Great. So have you researched abiogenesis?
Biogenetics.
Abiogenesis.
Ape biogenetics.
No, sir, not ape biogenesis. Abiogenesis.
Abiogenetics.
Wait a minute, please.
Can you help me out with something? I just want to know something. You know me, I'm very slow. So he came up saying that evolution thing is debunked because we still see apes and we don't get involved. We don't, get humans out of apes. That's what his argument was, right?
Yes.
Right.
But now, God, according to you, created human beings, correct?
Yes.
Well,
do we see God still speaking for human beings to come to existence?
No.
You don't want him to get off this train just yet.
No,
Okay.
because he's no longer creating. He has already created, and now we are now procreating by ourselves.
So is it not the same way the ape? Is it not the same way when it comes to the ape too?
No.
But you said
not true.
when you said the ape exists, it means you say, hey. You say, hey. And
when God created, it was in the beginning.
Go ahead. I've made my point. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're no longer in the beginning. We are no longer in the beginning.
Original point.
Okay. We're no longer in the beginning. And now, if you allow me speak, if you allow me say a point, if you allow me say a point. Yeah, if you allow me make a point.
I didn't make my point. Rask
and now,
I want them to answer.
There is another.
The problem is, Ray J,
propaganda that goes around.
I would love to finish my sentence.
There's another propaganda that goes around.
I would love to finish my sentence. Green Vision, you really don't want to step into this. You con artist son of a bitch. Okay? Thank you. Ray J, if you could debunk evolution, where's your scientific paper? Ray J, where's your scientific paper debunking evolution? Where's your scientific evidence of this statement?
Wow.
You would become the most famous person on earth right now. You would destroy major branches of science. Absolutely destroy them. So my question is, once again, where's your scientific paper with this proof?
A kind of raise your hypothesis. Raise your hypothesis. Raise your hypothesis.
Wait a minute, we're waiting for AJ to pardon?
Hypothesis, yeah.
Well, not as hypothesis. If he has evidence and proof that he has debunked it, he has produced papers, he's done research, he got sources, he can do all this stuff. If he debunked probably the most tested scientific theory in history, and he solved it.
What year was it? Listen, let me remind you, when those theory came about, those were the age of reasoning, when men has not really gone far with research and science. All right, that's not going to happen today. That's not true.
Well, sir,
if we finish this conversation today, you can go back on your own and do your own research.
I have, sir. I actually teach science. So when you make these claims, I know I can debunk your claim.
No.
For example,
you have rights to hold your own belief. I have rights to hold my own truth.
This is not a belief. This is scientific fact.
My own scientific fact stands with me.
I'm going to show you have not done the research.
Without a scientific paper.
Right.
I can't give you my scientific paper.
If you want it, send it to us.
Send me your email. I'll forward it to you.
No, you don't need my email address.
So how do I give you my scientific paper? You want me to show you my research papers here?
Listen.
Do you want me to show you my scientific papers?
Can you listen, Ray J? Can you listen?
What is? Yes, ma'am.
Katz, you were saying something about a Dropbox.
Yes. Oh, I was just saying if he really wants to do it, I have a Dropbox he can put it into so I can research.
Obviously, I have
Ray J.
I have everything in my computer. I don't have them in my phone.
No, Ray J. I will respect you as a fellow scientist on some level if you can say one thing. What's an allele?
I don't know.
What's an allele?
I don't know what's an allele.
Okay. The simple fact that you don't know an allele tells me very simply there is absolutely no way you debunk evolution because you don't know what evolution is. Because you don't
even know what abiogenesis is.
You don't know what an allele is, so you have no idea what allele frequency is. Because you don't know what allele frequency is, that tells me you don't know much about genetics.
If you want us to discuss academia, it's not what we're going to do under 2 minutes of TikTok discussion.
Now we are because you said you.
I will sit you down and break everything into pieces.
You're having the conversation right now, Ray J.
So you're having the conversation. You cannot just.
There's no need to be threatening. There's no need to be. If we do this, we do that. You're having the conversation right now.
Yes, you cannot.
The conversation is taking place now, Ray J.
You cannot, out of this conversation, bring out a 10
Ray J, we have time.
Because of that,
we can be here all night. We've been here all night many times.
I don't have that time.
We've got the time.
Time is money for me, okay? I just jump on this. So I'm just telling
how
you.
long have you been here, Ray J? You've been up here for 2 hours. Is it not 3 hours already?
You have rights to believe.
All of a sudden, time is money to you?
You have right to believe what you want to believe. You also have right to
believe. We're not like you. We don't need to believe things. Believing is not knowing. Believing is for mumu, lazy people that don't want to think. They end up believing.
I don't teach belief. I teach fact. I teach science. I teach science. I teach history. I teach facts. So I don't teach beliefs. So when I ask you a direct question about an allele and you don't know what it is, how about this? What is a gene? Look how basic. What's a gene?
Listen. You don't come here and ask me what is this, what is that. All right?
You came here. This is our space. You came into our space.
You don't ask me what is a gene. You don't ask me
the questions are valid, Ray J.
The questions are not valid.
They are. Just because you're ignorant and uneducated on the subject does not mean that the question is invalid.
Well,
all right.
When you just said it's a fallout, you don't know what you're saying. All right. I cannot be ignorant. Okay, we are not on the same level.
I never mentioned the word fallacy at all. You're ignorant on the subject.
I cannot be ignorant on the subject. All right.
You are, because you're being asked simple questions and you can't answer them. Instead of saying you don't know, you're becoming defensive.
It's enough.
The level of research I have done.
Now we are
what you have done.
Now we are arguing. Enough of this now.
He's just a liar.
Enough of this. No more. There's no point in arguing. Either you're here to, give us, your arguments, or you're not. Yeah. You don't need to know how educated you are, how more educated you are than we are. We don't need all this. And like I say, guys, it's either your God exists or he does not exist.
The only reason I brought this up is his evidence was his scientific research, which is what
he has debunked. He said he has debunked it.
Right. He said he had his scientific research on the fact that man could not just come from nothing, which means he must have had research into, as I said, evolution.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But he doesn't even know what abiogenesis is.
He doesn't know what a gene is. So I'm going to say Ray J, it's not, science had nothing to do with your belief at all in this. It didn't.
Okay.
You have faith. You had the story. You believe the story. Why believe the story?
I want to speak to Kathy. But I don't know if Ray J wants to answer that question. Why believe the story?
Because he did research.
They tell you that this God, he's up there, sat on his throne. Him and his son decided to have a conversation one day. And God said to his son, go downstairs, go down there, go down there.
I believe the story.
And go and unalive yourself for those creations of mine. Yeah.
Listen, why I believe the story?
Can you let me finish? And the God says, go and sacrifice yourself. And as soon as you're sacrificed, you can come back to me. Huh? And people believe this. All right, go on and tell us why you believe it.
Okay, I'll first of all ask you a question. Did you ever believe it before today?
Can you just answer the question, please?
Why did I believe the story? Like I told you when I was giving you context. I was born into a Bible-believing family that goes to church. As a child, you don't question your parents' belief, what they tell you to do, until you grow to that age where you begin to reason and you begin to question things. All right? Which I have gotten to. That's when I begin to question things. I begin to say, okay, this doesn't seem right. If this is this. And that was what led me to evolution and every other things pertaining to life and religion. All right? So I have on my own, right, thought about all this. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. A lot of the things doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But you get to a point, what I just believe is that as a human being, there is need for us to have something we anchor on. And I think that's the role that religion just plays. All right? Sometimes it's not everyone that just really hold it very strong, but it has already formed part of our lives, most especially as Nigerians, that on Sunday, this is where we go to, this is who we are, this is who we are identified as. And as a child, I've been going to church from age 2, being in the choir, children's choir, youth choir, it has formed part of my life. And so when someone is indoctrinated like this...
What is it about the religion makes you believe it? All you're doing is telling us how you came to believe
What is it about the religion that...
Yes, what do you believe about it?
Because in all of the things that are in the Bible that we read, it transcends to reality. It seems to be our everyday reality. Whatever we read in the Bible is what happens. So
have you seen snakes talking in reality? You said the things in the Bible transcends to our reality. Really?
Where did you see snake talk?
I'm asking you, have you seen a snake talking in reality?
Look, the Bible...
No, I'm asking a question.
I have not seen a snake talk in reality, but is there any way they said snake talked?
No, actually, there's no...
Afro, don't be surprised. Drink water. You'll be okay. Don't be surprised.
The Bible is not an ordinary book.
The harder they come, the bigger they fall. He has no idea what's in the book, but he's here to defend it.
The Bible is not an ordinary book.
Ray J, who deceived Eve again? Please remind me, who deceived Eve?
Look, you don't understand.
No. A question. was asking.
You are
Please,
you are
an
being
answer. I want an answer. Who deceived Eve again?
in the Bible. It says it's Satan, and then
No,
Satan
you're
Satan was
lying.
characterized
You're
as a
lying.
snake.
Oh, sorry. You say what now? It was a
It
snake?
was Satan was characterized as a snake.
That's
Where
not
does
true.
it say that in
What
the
you don't
Bible?
understand is
That is not true. That is not true. That Satan was characterized as a snake. Where you get that from?
that is what you see in the pictorial Bible for children.
Okay. Did the snake talk or it didn't talk?
Listen,
Did the snake talk or it did not talk?
if this is not an ABC class, let me make you understand.
You were asking us.
The snake did not talk. You are reading.
Where in the Bible did we see snakes talking? So now you have identified a snake, right? So did that snake talk or not?
You are reading surface meanings. The Bible, you will not understand it if you read it on the surface. It's not a literature book.
No wonder you are really educated. Funny
it's not
guy.
a literature book. It's not a literature book. It has underlying meanings. So because I just said it's like
what is the underlying meaning of a talking snake? Go on, tell us. The underlying meaning of a snake that is talking. Give it to us.
So it's like a simile. All right. It's like all those figures of speech. You can just say, oh, do you understand?
No, I don't.
The snake.
Don't understand.
You cannot understand the Bible from an ordinary eye. That's why you have to be.
Yet you say the Bible is similes. You just said the Bible is similes, and then it says you can't understand it with the normal eye.
You don't understand the Bible ordinarily.
How do we have this extraordinary eye?
So you are looking at it from a worldly.
I beg, it's got similes. It has similes.
It says we're looking at it from a worldly
yes.
It's got similes.
You're looking at it from a worldly point of view. So you will never
I guess you're in
understand
heaven,
it.
Ray.
It's a spiritual book.
Wait, hold on. A worldly point.
Spiritual book with similes.
Yes.
Hold on, please.
That's why you are reading meaning to this.
Hold on now. Why is it that when I say hold on, Peter will just be talking over me? Stop. You're looking at it from a worldly point of view. Ray J, please, are you yourself not worldly?
Man itself is a spiritual being.
Ray J, are you yourself not worldly?
Putting on a worldly body, which is the flesh.
Are you yourself not
I'm a spiritual being in the.
Are you yourself? I didn't ask you anything about being a spiritual being. Are you yourself not living in this world, existent in this world?
Yeah, because I'm putting on the flesh.
Oh, so you're worldly?
Putting on the flesh.
So you are worldly too?
Because I'm in the world, yes. I am in this world, but I'm not of the world. So what
does that mean? You are in this world. You are not of this world.
That is why you look.
No,
you have.
Explain. You are here in this world.
Yes.
You are not of this world. Please explain.
Because man is a spirit.
Please explain how you are not of this world.
Have you ever imagined when you sleep that you dream? Have you ever dreamt? Why don't you dream when you are awake? You don't understand who you are as a human being. You think you are an ordinary being.
It's called daydreaming. Ray J, have you ever heard of daydreaming? Have you ever heard of daydreaming?
Excuse me. What is it that
people
when you are in your
literally dream while they're awake?
Have you ever dreamed?
Literally.
You are in another country. Have you ever dreamed about something very abstract?
And
you wake up and you begin to imagine
all the
why?
Time. Right now, before I came on the live stream, I was daydreaming that I was in the Caribbean.
You are in the Caribbean. You're dreaming, but physically you're not in the Caribbean.
Hold on.
Have you ever given yourself a deep thought?
Hold on. Please let us not engage with this dream thing. Yeah?
No, I'm giving you context because you don't understand who you are.
You're speaking over me. Don't speak over me. Relax.
If you answer the question, I'll relax.
Let's not engage in this dream thing because
no. You are running away from because I'm trying to.
You were asked with this guy. You were asked if you are worldly. Yeah. now we now realize that, yes, you are worldly. You are of this world, live in this world, right? You exist in this world, so you are worldly. Now, you now say you are not of this world. You're here, you're worldly, but you're not of this world. Prove that to us. And now you start talking about dreams. He starts talking about
he has to
dreams.
fall asleep. He has to fall asleep in order to go to the other place. If he happens to have insomnia, he will not be able to go to the other land. That's what he's saying.
What has his dreams got to do with him not being a part of this world? Unless Ray J, honestly, you can unmute your mic now, but tell us, how do your dreams have anything to do with you not being a part of this world?
Yes. If you don't interrupt me and allow me explain it,
okay, go on.
All right, you will get the point.
Go on.
Now, the other sister dreamt she was in the Caribbean, and physically she's not in Caribbean. And
I was daydreaming.
You were daydreaming.
I was daydreaming. I wasn't asleep.
Correct, but listen to me now. You may get this if you really listen. You take all these little details for granted. All right, you can be where I don't know where you are now, but you dreamt you were in another country, which probably another continent. It just tells you who you are. You are a living being, but spiritual. So, in your physical,
that doesn't make sense, Ray J.
It doesn't make sense
I was
to
in
you.
the Caribbean. I was wishing I was in the Caribbean, and I started thinking about it. Right? I started thinking about how it is in the Caribbean. So I started imagining it. I started seeing myself there. It was all in my head. I made it up. I wrote the script.
Now you
I
are
acted
defending
in the
you made
movie.
it.
I was the director.
Okay, now
I
let
was
me
the producer. I was the one running the show.
Vessel of dishonor.
Vessel
of
Let me finish. Let me finish with this.
Don't worry.
Yes,
me and you we will go to the Caribbean.
It will
not be a day.
Afro.
It will not be a day.
Afro, I know you're having a field day. I really know you're having a field day, but this, with all the education, is not even going nowhere. Let's leave it at that.
The challenge you have is you think your education supersedes every other
challenges.
thing.
A question. You're the
That's
only
the problem
one
you have.
You're the only one
Tell me
challenges,
how long
not us.
is the Western education in this world?
Conscious creator, please go
Okay,
ahead.
the Western education you've had now, you think it supersedes
Conscious wants
your
to ask you a
spiritualness?
question, Ray J. You're getting lost.
Listen to that question.
You're getting
How
lost.
long, guys, listen to this question. How long is a Western education in this world? An educated man.
The Western kind of education that he has had that makes him feel now that he now knows too much. How long?
Ray J, just 1 second, please. Conscious wants to ask you a question, but I need to be kind to Kathy. Kathy's been here for some time. So please, Ray J, just hang on for Conscious's question. But we need to speak to Kathy. She's been kind enough to wait for some time. Go on, Kathy.
There's a lot to say, I can't lie.
You were saying something about growing up in Deeper Life Bible Church, and that was what piqued my interest.
Oh, yeah. So that was the original church that I was born into. And I keep on hearing Ray J refer to the fact that he was born into Christianity, etc., etc. But one thing I find most Christians don't do is question what they're born into. Just because you're born into it doesn't mean that it's the truth, because so many people around the world are born into different religions, some religions, no religions at all. It really doesn't matter. But my point was,
Kathy, I grew up in a Deeper Life Bible Church as well.
Oh wow, see? And it's like when I look at churches and all of these things, and the big, I don't know if you want to call them the Big 10 in Nigeria or whatever, where most Nigerian or African people get get their source of Christianity from. I really see Deeper Life to be one of the most strictest. Like, a lot of people will say that it's the most strictest one, but it's pushed so many people away from Christianity more than it's drawn them to Christianity. And that's something that you should be questioning. But my main point when it comes to Christianity is that I like facts and I like truth. If something doesn't seem truthful to me, and if it doesn't seem factual, I question it and I won't believe it, because until it seems truthful to me, that's when everything will make sense. Now, the origin story of what is governing people's lives till today for about 2,000 years, or even before that, when, you know, the New Testament and stuff like that, if the origin story has inconsistencies in it, I don't understand why people are so afraid to question it and to not see that maybe it isn't actually what we're supposed to be subscribing to. And I say the origin story meaning Adam and Eve. There is a flaw in that story from the beginning of time. He said that Ray J said that God doesn't punish people, and that the punishment is your fate later on. Well, most Christians believe that the punishment is your fate later on, when you either go to heaven or hell, and it's got to do with how you lived your life and whether you believed in Jesus Christ or not. However, Adam and Eve, the first people that were ever supposedly put on this planet, before they knew, before they could even defer what good was and what evil was, and they made one mistake, only one mistake that has ever been written down in history, by eating the apple or whatever, or whether they had sex. The pastor in my old church that I just stopped going to said that it's something to do with Eve sleeping with the serpent. Who even cares? Like, we don't care about the actual context of the story. The issue is that you're saying God is merciful, and you're saying that God has these personalities and these characteristics that make him God. Okay, so why is it that someone can be, and Adam and Eve were punished, like punishment, we are still facing the punishment that Adam and Eve were subscribed to because they ate from the fruit of the tree of good and evil, knowledge of good and evil. Women still have to go through pain when they bear children, and men clearly still have to tilt the ground to get anything from, you know, they need to work hard, etc., etc. So I'm a bit confused as to how the Bible can be flawed from the beginning, but people can still read it from the beginning to the end and say that it's factual or say that it's true. Like, they didn't know the difference between good and evil, and they were still punished for making a choice. And apparently we have free will, but I don't believe in free will, because free will it means that there's no in your mind, there's no fate as to if you make this choice. There's no fate there. Like, you're making it out of freedom. It's not out of fear. It's not because you go to heaven or you go to hell. It's a choice that you make. You do something without thinking that there's going to be a consequence or punishment. So we never ever had any free will. Adam and Eve never had any free will, because if they had free will, I don't think the tree would have existed there. Because why is it there? Why was the choice either to eat the fruit or not eat the fruit? And when they ate the fruit, they were banished from the presence of God. The spirit of nature is now on man till today. So according to the Bible, when a child is being conceived, they're conceived in sin. So from the get-go, from the beginning, you had no chance, basically, in being someone who is even, who even is adequate enough to actually go to heaven at the end of your life, because your nature is sin, whether you like it or not, whether you choose to live good, that nature within you is sin. So it just doesn't really make any sense to me.
And so Kathy, so where are you at now? Where do you stand?
If I'm honest, like, it's just it's a bit up in the air at the moment, because I'm still trying to find truth.
Questioning things?
Say that again, sorry?
Would you say you're questioning things?
Yeah, I think I'm questioning things, because I dedicated, like, I did the whole dedication to, like, Christianity, baptism, etc., but that pushed me further away from God than I was before I decided to do all of those things. So yeah, definitely questioning things.
Okay. Just very quickly, someone made a comment. They said that we should go and find the missing books of the Bible, right? Said go and find the Torah, right? And the books that they have taken out, right? That's where you will find truth. Something along those lines, the person said, yeah, they said we should go and look for the missing books, yeah? Okay. Let me do something for you guys. So here, I've got this Bible, right? That has the apocryphers. Let me just read just one of the stories in the missing books, right? So this is Bell and the Dragon. There is a book called Bell and the Dragon. Yeah. So Bell and the Dragon. Daniel, you know Daniel? That Daniel, the same Daniel. He's in Bell and the Dragon. So it says from verse 23 of chapter 1 of Bell and the Dragon. There was also a huge dragon which the Babylonians worshipped. One day the king said to Daniel, "You can't tell me that this God is not alive, so worship him." "I worship the Lord," replied Daniel. "He is the only living God. And if your majesty will give me permission, I will kill this dragon of yours without using a sword or a club." "You have my permission," answered the king. So Daniel took some tar, some fat, F-A-T, took some tar, some fat, and some hair, and he boiled them together. He boiled them all together, the fat, the tar, and the hair. He made cakes out of the mixture and fed them to the dragon. When the dragon ate them, it swelled up and burst open. "That's the kind of thing you Babylonians worship?" said Daniel. When the people of Babylon heard what had happened, they staged an angry demonstration against the king. "The king has become a Jew," they shouted. "First, he destroyed Bel and slaughtered the priests, and now he has killed our dragon." They went to the king and demanded that Daniel be handed over to them. "If you refuse," they warned the king, "we will put you and your family to death." When the king saw that they meant what they said, he was forced to hand Daniel over to them. And then they threw him into a pit filled with lions, where they left him for 6 days. So you see how that story of the lion, Daniel being thrown into, you see, now in this book, in this particular book, which they removed, there's a dragon involved. Daniel, the guy went and killed their dragon, eh? Okay. Oh, Lord.
I always find it interesting that there's these people who claim they know where the true secret texts are. They know. They absolutely know. Tell us to go find it. Well, you're the one that claiming you know where it's located. You go get it. Mm-hmm. Seriously, if you know where it's at, you go get it.
The crazy things.
But just to let you guys know, there is no original copies of any of the scripts. None. We have none.
Okay, Conscious, do you want to ask Ray J the question?
Okay, good evening. Thank you for always having me, Afro. Hello, everyone. My question is similar to what...
Please be tapping on the screens. Please, let's get to 100K likes soon. And please, can we give members of the panel? Look, some people are still at 0. Some, please. Oh, we also have this gentleman, Formotion. Formotion, we'll get to you in a minute, yeah? Maybe Formotion, you can have a talk with Daniel, Dan without the L, sorry, or Rascular. All right, go on, Conscious.
Okay, my question is very similar to the submission case, but I'm asking Ray J.
Sorry, you're muffled.
Okay, can you hear me now?
That's better.
Okay, Ray J, you said the reason why you're Christian is because you were given birth to in a Christian home, right? And my question is this. If now I don't have power over who births me, the family I'm giving birth to. So if I was given birth to in a Muslim family or in an atheist family or in an Hindu worshipper family or in a Babalawo worshiping family, now I didn't choose that. So you're saying that if they gave birth to me there and I'm practicing these things that my parents were practicing, you mean I'm going to go to hell?
No.
No.
You are not going to go to hell.
Okay.
To be honest, like you understood that I was born into this thing. But when I grew up and began to search for the truth for myself, I saw the truth. I saw what Lady Kathy talked about, questioning things. I questioned a lot of things, tithing, seed faith, the multiple offerings, a lot of things that do not sit well with me. But what still made me hold on to going to church and all those things is because of the messages that it still holds, like the former guy was talking about, like hope. Sometimes when you just feel hopeless, it depends on whatever situation you are facing in life. I mean, going to church, it feels like therapy. You hear message of hope, you hear some things, belief, um, 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 morality, the morality teachings, like, what you shouldn't do, what you should do. I mean, those teachings. I know that the topic is churches are the cause of,
You're
I
not
know.
answering my question. You're just dancing around it. What does it mean that now God, okay, God knows the beginning from the end. I want to reframe the question. Maybe you get it better. He knows the beginning from the end, right? And he knows that it is the Christian way that is the right way, according to you Christians, right? So why will he now let them give birth to me in a family that would indoctrinate me into another religion that is not his?
Okay, great question. From my own understanding, all right, I understand that God is God, and that God has other messengers. And one of the messengers is his son, Jesus Christ, which as a Christian, we pray through. And then I have had some conversations with some Muslim people, and they also said, Muhammad is a messenger just like Jesus Christ. And that they also pray to the same Father. So, and then you have the 7 Days Adventists, you have other denominational churches. So what I'm trying to say
What
is
about Babalawos, Hindu, all the other ones, all the other religions, beliefs?
Yeah, we refer to them as idols.
Okay, so he let them give birth to me, knowing that I would be an idol worshiper.
Yeah, according to Christian teaching, God is a faithful God. He doesn't judge you because he knows that.
Okay, so that means I'm not going to go to hell. Is that what you're saying?
You're not going to go to hell because you are an innocent person.
Okay,
unless maybe you begin to do what as Christian would refer to as sin, like doing really evil things, like killing people or duping people or doing all those kind of things.
But that's what if my religion is killing people, duping people, and all of those things you said?
It is not my place to judge you. If I say you will go to hell, I am judging you. And God does not judge according to the Bible. He doesn't judge. He wouldn't say you. He only gives you room that maybe you will repent. You will one day come back and realize that you've been wrong. You've been doing what is not right.
I've been wrong. This is what my forefathers have practiced for centuries, even before the existence of Jesus.
It was all our forefathers, before the coming of the Europeans that brought this Christianity to us. All right? Our forefathers practiced
so you know that
idolatry.
it is the Europeans that brought Christianity to you?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, so and then you accept it, you believe it. Now, and they tell you that your forefathers' religion is evil, is idolatry.
If you listen to what I was saying, when I grew up knowing I was a Christian. But when I got to the age where I started questioning things, and I saw all these things for myself, and I began to question and say, okay, if this is this, why would this be this? You understand? Why is Jesus white? And I've asked all those kind of questions myself.
Okay.
All right. But like I clearly said, it has become the way of life for me all my life.
Okay.
And since I align myself with the genuine teachings of the church, So it's what still kept me there. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So that's just it. So
Okay.
I don't think you will be judged by God that you go to
Okay.
hell because you come from an idolatry family and all that. I don't think
But
so.
the Bible said, "No one comes through the Father except through me."
That's true. That's Jesus talking. That's Jesus talking that no one comes through the Father, which is God, except through me, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so if I don't believe
Can I say
in Jesus, since I don't believe in Jesus Christ and I'm an idol worshiper, how will I get to heaven then?
Before
And
you
you said,
answer, before you answer the question, so anyone who's born to a religion outside of the God religion, they just automatically go to heaven because they are innocent, right?
They are innocent, yeah. Children are innocent. They don't know anything.
Children or the adults? Is it the children or the adults that are innocent?
Children are innocent.
I know, but the adults that were raised in these religions that are not the God religion, are they innocent as well?
So that is what you do. From my own point of view, from my teachings, God owns everyone as humans. So there's no, do you understand? Even people that worship idols.
God owns everyone as humans, but then he has this religion that he wants those humans to follow, yes?
From my own understanding, God has not imposed any particular religion on us. All right?
Yeah,
so, but as us Christians.
Hold on. So is in your religion, is there a heaven and a hell in your religion?
To be fair, I have come to my understanding that for me, I don't practice a religion. Religion involves practices. Okay, for me, my belief as a Christian is that Christianity is not a religion, it's a way of life.
What does that mean, a way of life? What does that
The
mean?
way of life of Jesus Christ, the kind of life Jesus.
That Christianity is a way
of life. So Christianity comes from the word.
A way to do life.
The word Christian comes from the word Christ, Christ-like.
Okay.
In other words, people that behave like Christ. The way Jesus lived his life while he was on earth. People that emulated him started living their life just like the way Jesus lived. They are called Christ-like.
So,
and that is where
you eat without washing your hands. Is that what you do? You eat without washing your hands, since you are Christ-like.
You must understand. No, I wash my hands for health and safety
Then you're not
reasons.
Christ-like.
No.
Then you're not Christ-like, because your Jesus didn't care about safety reasons. Your Jesus ate food with his dirty hands, right? The Pharisees had to ask him, why do you and your disciples not wash your hands before eating? And instead of him apologizing and going to wash his hands, he crashed out. So don't come here and say that you're Christ-like when you are
telling
not
me
able
something
to
and
do
you
the
are
basic thing that Jesus did. He never washed his hands before eating. If you
Okay,
wash your hands before eating, that means you're not Christ-like. Don't lie to us.
I will answer you. Okay, so if
before you answer her, right? So when you're Christ-like, some people are putting it in the comments. That means you go into churches and just destroy. You turn the tables, destroy the things, right? If you're Christ-like, that means
go to deeper life and destroy the things there.
How many times have you called women dogs? How many times?
Is that what Jesus did?
Yeah, that's what Jesus did. Yeah.
Joseph or Jesus?
How many times have you stolen donkeys?
Did Jesus steal donkeys?
Yes.
Yes, he stole the donkey now.
No, you are taking this out of context.
You know what's funny?
Do you hide in gardens with naked little boys? Is that what you do?
Can I answer the questions?
No, do you hide in gardens with naked boys? Because that's what Christ did. If you're Christ-like, you will do all these things.
You have asked. Can I answer? Or do you want to ask another one so I can answer them together?
No. We're just telling you just some of the things that your Jesus was doing. So we just want to know, is this when you say a way of life? Is this a way of life that Jesus came to show you guys?
Can I answer now?
Well,
All right,
I think we need to ask one important question above all before you continue, because this is very important.
Which one?
Do you want to ask?
The most important one is, Ray J, have you fully read your Bible? Have you read the whole thing?
That's true, because you keep saying you don't know this one. You don't. Is it in the Bible?
Right. So which one I'm asking, have you read your entire Bible?
Have you read the Bible?
I will answer. Can I answer now?
Yes, please.
Yes, answer that question, please.
Great. I have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
So you've read the complete Bible, all of it.
Yes.
Not skipping around.
Know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Listen, if you expect me to be able to recite all the verses from you from Genesis to Revelation, I will not be able to do that.
Read it. You should at least have an idea of what we're talking about.
I have an idea of what you're talking about. So
you don't, because you're confused. You're even asking.
You are asking me a question. You are attacking me at the same time. Allow me to respond to you.
Ray J.
Nobody is
not understanding the fact that
you are all the way wherever you are. I'm talking to you on the internet. I am no threat to you. So don't say that I'm attacking you.
Like, Ray J,
ask a question
your responses shows that you're ignorant and you've not read your Bible, because you keep saying things or getting surprised when the so-called the atheists that are going to hell are even telling you what is in your book, and you're surprised.
The atheists are picking the narrative that fits their narrative.
No,
as that's what
telling you what is in your Bible.
Listen, let me answer.
Our narrative is your Bible.
You are asking the question, right? My idea of being a Christian it's not that I'm not going to be doing.
You're not Christ-like. Accept
the right things.
You are not Christ-like.
Your idea of being a Christian. This is Ray, according to Ray J's idea.
You are not going to serve God. You are not going to. Okay,
you need to retract that statement that you are Christ-like. You need to retract it, because you are not.
No, you're not.
I am.
No,
you are not. If you're not in the gardens with naked boys, if you're not calling women dogs, if you're just eating without washing your hands, you are not Christ-like.
But how is it?
Doctrine.
What are you saying? Wait,
what's doctrine? That is what Jesus did. That's how he lived his life.
Vessel, 1 second, please.
Where did you read that from?
Ray J.
Wait,
hold on. Ray J, tell us, how are you Christ-like? How? Tell us what about you resembles Christ?
I only emulate the good things that Christ did.
Yeah, tell us.
So if you say he stole donkey, he called women dogs, I'm not going to do that.
Tell us how you are Christ-like.
I follow the teachings, the good teachings that Jesus talked about.
Like what?
I will not be able to tell you that, because there's nothing I will tell you now that's going to change your stance.
He said the
good.
Did you hear he said the good teachings? So that means there are bad teachings. Is that what you're saying? You're admitting to that there are bad teachings.
Can you
but
imagine
you chose
saying
the
they are
good ones.
Christ-like and cannot tell us how they are Christ-like?
I am not going to be able to.
One example.
Listen, you must understand that you have made up your minds. I'm not going to change you from being atheist.
Nobody wants to be changed. We're here having a conversation,
We
man.
didn't ask you to change us. We're trying to ask you what you believe. We're trying to find out
you're
from
lying
you.
to us.
What you said you're Christ-like. Tell us how you are Christ-like. It's nothing to do with you can't change our minds. What? We're not asking anyone to change our minds. Come on now. Having conversation does not mean that we're here to come and look. If you want to change your mind, it's on you, right? You're an adult. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, right? Nothing to do with changing your mind. Let's have conversation.
He knows nothing about how Christ was like. Nothing at all. We've got priest of Kemet as well. And full motion.
Before priest of Kemet, we had full motion. Hello, full motion.
So Christ was dangerous. All these things that you said he was.
Right. Take a break.
Yes, Christ was dangerous. Yes.
Right.
Christ
evil man.
was dangerous. Of all the people in the entire Bible, that man spoke more about hellfire than anybody else. He spoke of it as a place of torment. The guy was happy to let people know, me and my daddy. You see, me and my daddy, we have created this place where we are going to punish.
I'm going to roast you.
Ray J should want to be Joseph-like, because Joseph did not harm anyone in that Bible.
Very evil person. When
He even said,
Joseph-like.
guys, 1 second. When somebody tells you that I've come to save you from what I and my daddy are going to do to you. I am my daddy. We are going to do these things. We've created this place to burn people for all eternity. But don't worry, I have come to save you. Your punisher is also your savior. Your punisher is also your savior. Guys,
Make it make sense.
Listen, don't trust that one. Don't. How can your savior also be the one punishing you? How now?
Okay.
How now? As how?
One thing about religion is, I always say to people that you have to be mad for you to be religious. You know, I was a Mormon, and I spent a lot of years in the seminary.
You were a Mormon. You were a black
man.
man.
I was a Mormon.
A Mormon.
Yeah, I was a Mormon. And I spent years in the seminary institute. I spent many years in the seminary and this institute. I serve a full-time mission for the church. I serve a couple mission for the church. I've had a lot of leadership position in the church, and I left. You know, I left last year. And the reason why I left is because of questions that are not answered. You know, being a religious person, you cannot be critical and religious. You know, I ask questions, real-time questions that actually need answers, and nobody could answer these questions. I've been privileged to meet with a lot of church leaders, you know, area 70s, apostles, and nobody, you know. And sometimes when you raise this question too much, they say you're rebellious, you know, they start castigating you and saying a lot of things about you. So he was talking about my brother Ray J was talking from the angle that I've used to also talk before in the past, and I've taught a lot of people also from that same angle. But when you look at it critically, he said something that I like, that Christianity is a way of life or something. Yes, it's a way of life for the Jews. You know, it's a way of life for the Jews, not for the Africans. And just like we have Islam, it's a way of life for the people in the.
But that's inaccurate. It's not the way of life for the Jews. The Jews do not recognize Jesus. The Jews don't recognize him as the Messiah.
Okay. I think
Christianity is a religion that, you know, was formed
by Paul.
Does that mean they were no Christians before Christ came? Yes, they were. The thing here is
there were no Christians before Christ came.
The form of Christianity that Christ brought was what the Jews didn't accept.
No, they rejected the man. They rejected the individual.
They rejected it. Yes, that's it. They didn't reject the form, the Christian form that has been in existence before the Christ.
There was no Christianity.
Sorry,
what
Christian form before Christ came about? What Christian form?
They were not known to be Christians. Okay,
Christian form before Jesus. What is that?
Yeah, what were they known as?
They believe in prophets. The Jews believe in prophets.
So how is prophet Christianity?
No, wow.
Wait, priest,
and not only that, Jesus never ordained any prophets. None.
Are you suggesting that any religion that believes in prophets is Christianity?
Is there? Can you tell me about a religion that believes in prophet that is not
Yeah,
Christianity?
sure. The
I'd love to learn, of
wait a
course.
minute, wait a minute, I'll tell you. Greek.
Okay.
The Greek religion.
Islam. The
But the
biggest
Greek
one, they say
religion,
the last prophet, the one and last prophet. Is it not Islamic religion?
right, but the Greek religion, the Greeks had oracles who were prophets.
Wow.
Okay.
The
But
oracle of Delphi.
their teachings, is it the same as the Roman teachings?
None of them are the same. That's why they're different religions. Again, what religion before Christianity was, quote, Christianity? Because that's what you're telling us. Which one was it?
Oh, wow.
Were the Jewish people Christians before Christ?
Yeah, they were not actually Christians.
What were they called?
Christians, but they believe in God. They believe in God.
What were they called?
They believe in the Messiah to come.
Wait a minute.
They believe in God. They believe in
a God. Actually, the Jewish people believed in multiple gods.
Yes, our people really need help.
Do you have a reference to that?
Bad though.
Do you have a reference to that?
Our people really need to be freed from these ideologies.
All this
It's going
energy
to
can
take a
be
very long
used
time.
towards, developing something like doing experiments and coming up with innovative ideas. But they use their brain cells on myths and legends that have got nothing to do with them. So it's so sad. But we have Formotion. Formotion has been waiting for a while, Afro.
Hello, Formotion.
The priest of Kemet, please hold on. Don't know if Formotion is still awake or sleeping. Formotion, are you there? Okay, I don't think Formotion is there. All right, priest of Kemet, you could continue.
I'm actually not here to defend Christianity because even me myself, I'm not a Christian anymore. But what I just want to contribute to what he said earlier, which is one of the reasons why I put up the mic, which is to me, that's my own personal belief. I believe that to me, the form of Christianity that we have today, to me, I believe is for the Jews, and the Islam is for the Arabians and whatever. And I believe we also have so many, when you go to India, there are a lot of cultures, there are a lot of religions that people believe in over there too. To me, I see that as their own way of life, and to me, as an African man, I also see where I was born here as what we practice here in Africa as our own way of life, So I ask a lot of questions concerning Christianity because I went in deeply into Christianity at a point. And one of the reasons why I left was I asked a lot of questions that could not be answered. And, one of those questions was the importance of Jesus Christ, coming to this life. In Christianity, we learned that he came to die for the sins of the world. So, and I asked how the sin came to the world. The scripture made it clear that the sin came through the devil. So one of my questions was, why would God...
Sorry, priest of Kemet, 1 second. Dan, would you like to engage priest of Kemet in conversation, please? Dan? Dan, are you there? Resquilo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, please engage priest of Kemet in conversation.
So my question was, why would Christ died? Because the sin entered the world through the devil. Why didn't God just deal with the devil directly? And he has to send his only begotten son to come and die. And they said he was a sacrificial lamb. Christ was a sacrificial lamb. Sacrificed to who? Who received the sacrifice? So these are some of the questions that I asked. And in Mormons, we learned that we the blacks are the generations of Cain. That's what we learn in Mormons, that we the blacks are the generations of Cain. And I learned that God destroyed the whole world during the time of Noah, and only remaining the Noah's family. So my question was, the Noah's family, were they black? And if they were not black, then how did the black generation came into existence again? If the whole world was destroyed during the time of Noah. So these are many more questions I kept asking, and no answer came. I didn't leave because I hate them or anything. I left because I felt there are some things that some of their leaders know, and they are just trying to keep away from the members of the church.
That's crazy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very, very privileged to be among this platform. And I'm very, very privileged to be among humanity and to be in this wonderful topic as well.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a human. I'm not in any of the religion. I'm a human by creation.
God believe?
Wait a minute, he said by creation.
I know. By creation, I'm a human.
Who created you?
Yeah. I believe the universe has been in existence for 54.4 billion years now. And
I said, who created you?
I said?
Who created you?
By birth, I was created by my mom. But
the correct term is that you were born, not created.
Yeah.
Because you can't be both.
Sorry?
You can't be both. It's either you're created or you're born.
Okay, I'm born into a world that was being created by a creator. Am I right?
Creator?
No.
Sorry?
No, wait.
Which
guys,
creator?
Guys, 1 second. 1 second. I don't think. I think let him speak. I want to know what his position is. What is your position before we start questioning you?
You said he's a human.
I know, but as a human, what side of this conversation are you on? Are you do you believe in a God or a creator, or do you not believe?
I believe in a creator, and I believe we all are God. Because I'll give you my illustration, and we all will reason together if it's worth it or not.
Wait,
because we are all here to learn.
Sorry, you just said we reason.
He thinks he can teach us.
We will be reasoning together.
Yeah.
You mean that we will rise up or what?
No, like we all contemplate on it.
Okay,
we are reasoning together. Okay. Yeah, because none of us is perfect. We are all here to learn.
Okay.
Because I believe that's the goal of creation.
Okay.
So for us to broaden our horizon.
I understand that, but I don't know if this is the right conversation that we want to have.
Yeah, I'm coming.
It looks like you have your own unique set of beliefs.
I'm coming.
You sound like you have your own unique set of beliefs, which is okay, right? So I don't know why did you decide to come up?
I decided to come up in the sense that a brother priest of Car is saying something like about the scripture and about religion. So I wanted to educate us more about the prophet Jesus Christ and his mission. I'm coming. And his mission and his teachings, because I've gone through the scripture and I've gone through the Quran.
Okay.
Those are the books I've laid my hands on.
So
and I've gone through some.
Jesus was a prophet.
I'm coming. Yeah, he was created according to the scripture. You get it?
You want to educate us.
I'm coming now.
Don't tell me you are coming, please. Before you come.
I'm listening.
Before you come, which Bible school or where did you get this information from?
It's called Divine Wit.
Eh?
It's called divine wit.
What is divine wit?
Yeah, you can Google it.
What does
divine
that mean?
wit.
Divine wit is
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Is like a knowledge from birth.
A knowledge from birth.
Yeah.
This is what you
I'm
must
coming.
come and
Wait,
don't tell me you are coming, please. I need to know. Before you start.
Want to give me time to speak?
Speak what? What do you want to speak? We need to know what you're going to speak to us.
Oh my goodness.
It's not everything that we just sit here and just be listening to just any random person. Just come and tell us about
You don't say he's a random person. We are all created.
A random person.
No, we are all created.
You are a random
person.
You are a random person.
You are created.
You say that?
Why are you going back?
Have we ever met before?
No, we haven't.
Have you been on this live stream before?
We are all humans, right?
Have you been on the live stream before?
And we all have consciousness, right? So let me speak now, okay?
You know what, guys? Please, as frustrating, I'm going to give him 3 minutes. Let's see whether he will make some sense. Oh yeah, 3 minutes. Go on.
All right. There's a gland in the human body.
Wait, before you go on, forever, please turn off that thing in the back of your whatever that thing is that is making that noise. Please turn it off.
You can't do the penal.
Okay.
Do you have a fan on?
All right. Can you hear me now?
You turn it off?
Yeah, I've turned it off. So can you hear me now?
Yeah, go on.
So there's a gland in the human body. It's called the pineal gland.
Yeah.
Okay. And the name called Jesus Christ is not just an ordinary name. If you look at if you search the meaning of Christ and the meaning of Christo, it will relate you. The Christo will relate you back to the pineal gland in every human's body. So the message of Christ, the message of Jesus Christ, according to the scripture, because we all know that the Bible is a manual in which humans are to live with. And Jesus Christ, when he was going, he said, according to the scripture, he said, "Greater things shall you all do." And the Holy Spirit, which is the Christo in each and everyone's body, in every human's life, will teach you all things. They call it the Akashic record because it's the ancient spirit. So this is not that it's trying to prove to you that, oh, I'm the superior. There's a God somewhere. That's why I said, you are all God on earth. You understand? So we are all unique.
Uncle, I've muted your mic. Thank you very much. We're not interested. Please. We're not. I appreciate you coming up to come and tell us all these things, but Jesus Christ is now relating to pineal gland.
And Akashic records.
Akashic records? What is this?
Jesus Christ, and Akashic records. Guys.
What the hell is this?
And Jesus was a prophet too.
What the hell? Look, and then he's a human, but according to the scriptures, according to the scriptures, according to the scriptures. According to what scriptures?
Record in the Bible.
No, but what scripture is he talking about? What is this? You see all these people, they believe something, they believe, their beliefs are somehow attached to either the Bible or the Quran, or come on now.
They're mixing it together.
We're distancing ourselves from this so-called according to the scriptures. No, we don't care about these, your scriptures. Man. Pineal gland and crystal. The fuck? Please, somebody needs to.
Shake records.
No, guys. No, somebody needs to. We need to do something to free our people. This is too much now.
This is too much.
It's terrible. This is terrible.
I was in the middle of asking questions or talking, and he came up with all this nonsense just to cut me off. That is funny. All right, welcome, my brother. Welcome.
At least this one doesn't have a board and his pen. The other one the other day had his whole board and pen to come and teach us.
Nikki, hello,
hello.
The name. What is the name again, brother?
Hello.
Yeah, Ray, not you, the other guy, the guy that just came up. What is your name, my brother?
Okay, yeah. Good evening, everybody. My name is Hilary. Yeah. Please, I'm so interested in this program you guys are talking about. But one thing I want to chip in is that now, some people will jump into this program and start talking another thing. Start bringing scriptures, all those things, call Jesus and all those things, which they know in this program is not what you people are discussing. It's far different. So this name of Jesus have wounded Africa. So in fact, I don't know how I can be saying it. It's just once I hear this name, I get mad. Because African, I don't know how this our generation will still cope with these stupid religions we all are practicing. I don't know how far are we going now. So what I'm saying is that anybody that comes in this program should know how he's talking on this program. This program is not, I'm not seeing that just someone may be coming and putting Quran and Bible here. That is my take. That's what I'm just following people, you guys a few minutes ago. So that's what I want to chip in. Yeah.
Okay, brother. The reason why we allow people to, say whatever they want to say and quote the Bible or the Quran is sometimes they want to refer stuff. So we allow them to, and we also double check and give examples. So that is the reason why we do that. But it looks like us with you and Jesus Christ are two parallel lines, right? You and religion.
No, I'm not a religious man. No, everything religion. I don't do anything religion in my life. Nothing concern me with religion. I live my life doing good. That is what this world is all about. We come into this world. It's not for, let me say, people think that they are into this world to be jumping and clapping and to be worshiping, and that is not what we are into this world. What we are into this world is for you to come and serve humanity and be good to others. Just live a good life. That is what you come in this world to do. Just to live a good life, nothing more.
All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Anyway, so we're still on this panel. I want to talk to.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been thinking about this. I think one thing that we didn't choose, each and every one of us, that we didn't have the ability to choose is the family that we come from and what they do in that family, actually what they practice. So, and I understood that there's a massive awakening currently, most especially in Africa. And I believe that if somebody was given birth to in a redeemed family, probably redeemed church, deeper life, or whatever Christian sect they belong to, they grew up in that religion, and probably all they will know about their life will be about that particular thing. So probably if such people find their way here, I don't want us to be harsh, please. Sometimes people might sound offline, people might sound off the grid, but we shouldn't be harsh with them. Like I said when I came here, I'm not here to criticize anything. I'm here to learn. I made it clear that I'm not religious. I'm here to learn. But don't let people feel like as if you are also pushing them. They want to learn, but you're pushing them away. So please, let's just be friendly a little bit so that our message can be communicated across, please. Let's be friendly a little bit. My main question is...
Wait a minute. I need to say something. And maybe it's a pet peeve of mine. Please don't tone police us. Don't tell us how to do what we do.
No, I'm not telling you.
You
I
are.
feel,
please,
no. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm not telling you.
Please.
I get you.
It's not your place to tone police anybody on the line. If you have a question, just say the question.
Okay, my question is simple. Which is a question that I don't have answer to, and somebody is trying to probably talk on that line a couple of minutes ago. I don't know who that was. The population of the world currently is more than the population of the world 200 years ago. The population of the world 200 years ago is more than the population of the world 10,000 years ago. So when we look at that trajectory, the number is leaning downward towards zero. And my question is, even though I'm not religious, but I somehow believe that there's a supreme being, which is God. I don't know if it's God or something else, but I believe there's a supreme being. So my question is, the origin of humanity. If humans were not created, then how did human being come into existence?
Sure, no problem. It's called evolution, and before that, there would be abiogenesis. It's not that difficult. We have the information. Okay.
Please enlighten me then.
Sure. Do you know anything about evolution?
Yes. You're coming into existence of something?
Do you know evolution is true? That's a scientific fact.
No, I don't know that.
Okay, that's where we're having a problem. What do you think evolution is? Do you know what the definition of it? Just so I can make sure we understand and we're on the same place.
I think evolution is the coming into existence of something.
Okay, that would be no.
Okay.
Okay, evolution is the theory of how life is diverse. This theory is based off of evolution. Evolution is the change of allele frequency, genetics, in a population over time. And those changes are caused by factors both environmental and internal. Forces such as natural selection. This is why we know through genetics and information that we are primates. We share common ancestors with other primates. And we can go backwards like a tree. We kind of go backwards till we get to what's known as the common ancestry, mitochondrial Eve. Now, you're going to want to go further back from that to the beginning of life. For that, right now, the best answer we have is abiogenesis. And we've gotten more and more information about this, and we've gotten closer and closer, and it's great. I mean, you should really go and research this stuff if you're curious. And I think that's part of it. Instead of coming up on live and asking the question, do the research.
Thank you.
And no place in the process is a God.
Sorry, who's the person that asked that question?
That was Priest.
Priest?
Okay, I found this on the web for who was the person that asked a question. Check it out.
Sorry. To see you going on about. Sorry. Okay. Priest, the question that you just asked about the origins of humanity, have you ever checked on Google or any search engine for that? The answer to that question.
And I got a lot of responses that are not aligning that are leaning towards the same path. So it creates some kind of confusion for me because a lot of doctrines and teachings of different people started coming in, and all of them are not pointing towards the same direction. And if information are not pointing towards the same direction, I feel they are wrong.
Okay, wait, hold on. So what you saw were not pointing to the same direction. I don't know, where is the origin of humanity? What direction is this pointing to begin with?
Hello?
Where is this supposed to be pointing to begin with? They are not pointing to the same direction.
Yeah.
So the only thing
some of the response I got online, probably I would say some of them are religious. Some of them are talks about even the life before the Adam and Eve that we know. It talks about the Nephilims and the rest. So most of the things I was studying was not moving in the right. Like you read this, it talks about this. You read this, it talks about something else.
Wait, please. Okay. The reason why is he said according to you. It seems like as if you are looking for answers that aligns with whatever it is that you believe. Because when you say according to you, if you are looking for information about the origins of the universe or the origins of humanity, I don't know how you would say according to you when whatever information is out there. Why don't you do some research? Why don't you try to find out whether whatever information you came across, whether this is true or not? Do some fact checking, yeah, but not according to you, because it sounds like as if you're trying to, this is what you call confirmation bias.
That's what I'm going to bring up. It sounds like you don't know how to do good research. Because the reason why I'm saying that is, if you're trying to find information about evolution, that would be a scientific research. You'd be looking in scientific journals and scientific information, and that all does point to the same place. That's why it's a scientific theory. But you're telling me you were looking in religious texts. You brought up things like the Nephilim. That would be like the Book of Enoch or the Bible, stuff like that. Why would you look in religious text for scientific research?
Okay, I get you now. I think this makes things clearer. I don't want to research religiously, and I don't want to research scientifically. I want a neutral ground. That's exactly my point. If I'm researching scientifically, which means I'm conforming to what you said as confirmation bias, which means I'm expecting the scientific response. No, I don't want a scientific response. I want a natural response.
Hold on. You don't want a scientific response. You want a natural response.
Yes.
What do you think science is?
Yeah. Science doesn't deal with magic. It doesn't deal with supernatural. It deals with the natural world.
Hey.
Please, what you basically told me is, as a historian, I shouldn't look at historical texts to find historical information. I should also check math. You're asking, instead of researching the thing that it's part of, evolution is a scientific thing. No. I don't want to look at scientific information. I want to look at religious. You're looking in all these areas that has nothing to do with the actual information.
Scientific.
Our people need to be helped. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, guys.
Seriously.
Please.
Serious help.
Just my question. Why do you think there's a God?
Because I looked at the human anatomy, how everything in human works accordingly, and I believe not actually in God. I believe there's a supreme being. That's what I believe. There's a supreme being somewhere.
You researched the human body, right? Great. Could you tell me why we have a blind spot in the eye?
The supreme being.
Please. Why do we have a blind spot?
I don't know.
But the supreme being put a blind spot in every human's eye.
It's the supreme being. It's their fault.
And yet a very similar eye in the octopus, same function, same abilities, does not have a blind spot because the cause of it, the optic nerve, isn't in the same spot. Why would a supreme being make a mistake like that? when he knows he can fix it?
That I can't answer.
Did you think about it?
Just thinking about it.
When you did the research about the human body, did you notice all the odd errors in it?
I couldn't find any.
You could. I just gave you one. Did you not notice the blind spot in the eye?
Just considering that now.
What about the appendix? What use is that? How about the coccyx, a tailbone?
Oh, the coccyx. I love me some coccyx.
Yeah.
The coccyx is where the nyash is.
Ooh, how about this? How about the xiphoid process? On your sternum, right at the base, there's a tiny little chip of bone. Now, it serves no purpose, no reason. But that little chip of bone is dangerous because if it breaks off, it can enter your bloodstream and actually break and cut up your heart. Which is why when you do CPR, chest compression, you have to be very careful when you press your palms and press down. So could you tell me about the xiphoid process as the person who studied the human anatomy?
No. I'm not saying I'm an anatomist or a medical doctor. I just research in the area.
Right, that's what I'm saying. How much research did you do to conclude that it had to be made from some superior being? If you really did research, you would see these problems. How about the fact that our trachea and our esophagus are are both the same tubing?
Awesome.
Why is that a good thing?
I think you are giving me a lot of things to work on.
I'm giving you basic anatomy. Priest, you didn't do much research into the human body, did you? Not really. You saw some things, it looked like it was perfect or it looked like it should work together. And because you didn't do deeper research, you just simply went to a God. Mainly probably because it's what you were raised on.
Supreme being.
Yeah, sorry. I don't, no, it's a God. You know, it's a God. You just want to use a different word so it doesn't sound so bad. Because you were connected to Mormonism, so you don't want to use the God, but you want to use the God concept.
I was connected to Mormon.
Right. Which is why you want to make it a God concept, a supreme being, but you don't want to use the word God because, again, you want to try to get away from it. But you're not. You're still in it. You haven't left it. You just decided to change the word.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, your very name says it. If you're trying to get out of it, if you're trying to learn about it, why would you use priest in the name?
I guess just priest. All I would say to you is, you see how you're asking the questions. Maybe research on things that are not biased, right? Do research on things that are, what's the word I'm trying to find? Yeah, it seems like you're questioning. I will congratulate you on not being a Mormon anymore, but I guess whatever process that took for you to not be a Mormon, I think just carry on. Yeah, keep questioning things. But very quickly, can you tell me, Chris, how did you become a Mormon?
I became a Mormon, I think about 23, 24 years ago.
How did you come into it?
I met the two missionaries. I remember.
You met Mormon missionaries?
Yes, I met the Mormon missionaries.
And what was it that they did and said that drew you in?
I think I was looking for a community there, and not even their teaching got me in at first. It was the love, it was the care, and the community, they're just there for you.
The love, the care. Right. So they're doing some love bombing then.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Oh, wow.
So that got me in. Then when I now got in, that was when I started learning about their gospel.
What was it about the gospel that you now,
it's like they have answers to everything I was looking for, because I'm a type that I question everything around me. I don't just accept things.
My question is, what was it that you started having problems with? What sort of things did you start having issues with?
Okay. I think I read the Bible. In fact, I can't count the numbers of times, but I realized the more I read the Bible, the more I felt some things are off. Like the God sealing the heart of Pharaoh and had to go kill all the children in Israel, in Egypt. So I was like, why would God kill all the children? So I started asking questions like, why would this happen? Why would that happen? So from those questions that I started asking, they couldn't provide answer to that. That is where that was exactly the point I started feeling like, no, this is wrong.
Priest, what about the book of what's that one? The one that they said
the Book of Mormon, the Pearl of Great Price.
Their prophets wrote.
The book did not answer any of these questions.
What's the name of that their prophet again? What's he called again?
Joseph Smith, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the book was about the Nephites. So it didn't talk about the Jews, because they believe the Nephites are the other sheep that Christ was talking about in the Bible. So they believe they are different type of people entirely. So the questions that I was asking, the book could not answer it, because the stories in the book did not cover those sections.
Did you ever hear about the racist ideas? The racist.
Yes, in fact, it's one of the bigger questions I raised, because why would you said you restored the priesthood? So why would the priesthood taken away from the black until the 1978? And some of them started, mumbling. It's because, and I researched myself and I found out that some of the prophets of the church agreed that we, the blacks, are the descendant of Cain. We are the cursed people.
Wow.
It's written all over the internet. You can Google it yourself. Prophet Joseph Smith said it. Ranger Young said it. They believe we are the cursed people. They believe we are the descendant of Cain. Wow. So I now asked them that if we are truly the descendant of Cain, the Bible said God destroyed the whole world during the time of Noah. So the descendant of Cain should have been completely annihilated from the earth. So how did they come by again? They couldn't answer that. Because I believe, okay, now you say we are descendant of Cain, I agree to that. So after the destruction of the world with flood, how come the descendant of Cain back into existence again? How come? They couldn't answer that. So there were a lot of questions.
Wait. That's incorrect. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're wrong, priest. That's not the Mormon viewpoint. It's not the curse of Cain. It's the curse of Ham. You got the wrong information.
No?
Again.
I'm coming. I have some quotes here. I have some quotes here. I have some quotes here by the. Hold on. I'll share something with you quickly. I'll share something with you.
Hold on. I'm not trying to. I'm not putting him on the firing squad here. I'm just asking this question.
Okay, then let me rephrase it. Priest, the reason why it made no sense to you is you have the information wrong. It's the curse of Ham, which is the son who saw Noah naked and was cursed.
Okay. If you are able to study the Mormon doctrine, what is it called? Apostle Bruce R. McConkie said in the Mormon doctrine that Cain was cursed. I'm quoting verbatim. Cain was cursed with a dark skin. He became the father of the Negroes, and those spirits who are not worthy to receive the priesthood are born through this lineage. Negroes are not equal where receipts of blessing is concerned. I'm quoting.
Wait, what not are you quoting? Uncle, please. What did you just quote from this now?
Yeah, that is what I hate so much.
Oh yeah, now tell me so that we can go and read it.
That's a new one.
This is a quote by Bruce R. McConkie.
What did you call it? Bruce who?
Bruce R. McConkie.
Can you spell that, please? Alan.
Bruce BRUCE. R. Then McConkie. Yeah, MCConkie.
Wait, so MCCON.
KIE.
Wait, is this guy?
Yes.
Is this a father of the Mormon Church?
It's one of the apostles of the church. You know, the church has a prophet and they have the 15 apostles.
Wow.
Among the 15 apostles is the prophet and the 2 counselors and the 12 apostles.
You know this
So
quote.
he's among the 12 apostles.
You know the quote you just. Where did you get that? What is it, like a book? Is it in a book or what?
Yes, it's in the book. The book is called Mormon Doctrine.
Oh, Mormon Doctrine.
No, wait a minute. I'm not sure you was actually part of the Mormon Church here.
No. Cardinal, let's not do that.
I will quote.
No. What I'm saying is, this sounds like it might be an offshoot. This might be an offshoot.
An offshoot of the Mormon Church. Okay.
I will quote from more than 5 prophets for you in the Mormon Church. More than 5 on this same point. So for me to have stood my ground that I need clarification on these things. In the modern era, the story of Am that you are bringing on was brought in the millennial era, where the prophet of the church was now trying to clear that the here on that. No, they were trying to clear the here on that.
You're muffled. You're muffled. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. So what I was saying was the story of Am that you brought up was a modern story, you know, and the church is trying to clear the here on the belief of the apostles, on the earlier apostles and the prophet of the church. So they're trying to clear the here on that, and a lot of things are being brought up regarding that. But the truth is, this is the church belief right from the onset. The reason why they chose not to give the black the priesthood that they said they restored until 1978. So they believe we are the descendant. I think I quote from McConkie. There's a quote also from Joseph F.J. Smith. He said, not only was Cain called upon to suffer because of the wickedness, he became the father of an inferior race. Millions of souls have come, cursed with a black skin, and have been denied the privilege of priesthood. They are the descendant of Cain. This was a quote by Joseph F.J. Smith in the article called The Way to Perfection.
I get that. I've had to check something. They do both, but priest, as soon as you learned about this, that would also include the quotes by Brigham Young and also from Joseph Smith that the curse. Wait a minute, hold on. That this curse was why it's okay to enslave African Americans.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. So as soon as you read this, you left, right?
No, I didn't left because I like clarification. I went to them. I went to the leaders. This is what I'm figuring out. You know, at that point, I've grown in the church of Jesus Christ.
Listen, like I said, he's not on the he's not on the
let him be free to ask any question. Let him be free to, please. Okay. I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah, please. Okay, so
I'm just asking this question because I want to know. I don't know much about the.
It's good. We're all learning. That's exactly what I said earlier. We're all learning. So I don't know. That's why I'm here.
I guess the first question would be, why would you even need clarification? The second I would hear something like that, I'd be gone.
I don't like. Hold on, please. And this is what I'm saying. If for you, Cardinal Barrister, you would be gone. For some other people, their reality might just be completely different, right? They remember he said to us that he was love bombed, right? So for some people, it's not so easy to just walk away or to, sometimes they really do a number on you, These religions will do a number on you that you will completely lose your faculties until you're able to make your way out, and then you start asking, whoa, how? Like myself, when I came in from Christianity, I was like, what made me stay there for so long? So yeah, let's give some grace to you.
And there are a lot of opportunities there, because as of the time I started finding out these things, I was under a scholarship, to study at Brigham Young University. So there's a limit to what I can do. All I can keep doing was to keep asking questions. I can't jump out at that point because my degree was at stake also. So there were a lot of things that was at stake at that point.
So did you finish your degree?
I did.
Okay. And where did you study your degree at?
Brigham Young University.
Where is that? Brigham Young, where is that?
Idaho.
Idaho. Okay. And what sort of degree was it? Was it related to their doctrines?
No. Okay. ICT, Information Communication Technology.
Oh, that's good.
So did you now stay in Idaho when you finished?
That's a lot of stories that I don't want to go into.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to go pry into your life. I'm sorry. Well, how do you feel leaving the Mormon church? How does that make you?
To be sincere with you, I left them it's not that long. That was about a year ago. Trust me, I felt a lot confused.
Oh, wow.
Even now, I'll still be sincere with you that I felt a lot confused because it's like everybody became my enemy. You know, I became that black sheep, you know, that nobody wants to associate with anymore. I lost my job. I was consulting for a financial firm in California. I lost my job because the owner of the company was also a Mormon. There were a lot of things that happened. Lots. Till now, I still feel.
Are you okay now?
Till now, I still. What did you say?
Are you okay now?
I'm fine. I'm doing very fine. But one thing I just loved about the whole situation was I found peace. You know, I don't like to be in a situation where I will be tied down. You know, being forced to believe in something that I don't feel is okay with me or something. So I think I'm free. I feel free, even though sometimes I look around and there's nobody around to talk to, because they feel you are not with them, and they believe if you are not with them, you are not just with them, something like that. So it's a tough thing.
Okay. Oh, well, congratulations though on making your way out, and I wish you all the very best. You know.
Thank you.
Better.
And I forgot to also add, you know, that was also what led to the breaking up of my marriage. You know, my wife decided to stay. She stayed. She's still a member till today.
Oh my goodness. Children?
So
who are your children?
We lost the child. That's why I said it's a very big story.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so sometimes that's why I was saying
I will give you a follow, yeah.
That's why I was saying earlier that sometimes when people come to the live show, I'm not correcting anything. Let's just be friendly with them.
Yes,
because you don't know how any of them is feeling. You don't know, what brought them there, to your show. Let's be a little bit friendly with them.
Bye, Nicole Rose. Hi.
Thank you.
Yes, Priest. Yeah, when you were saying earlier on about us being nice to people, absolutely. We try to have conversations, but if you come here guns blazing, according to Rescue says, the harder they come, the harder
you give them
the harder they fall. So we match energies.
I get you.
But I hope you can see the love in the chat. People saying how sorry they are.
Yeah, it's a place that I won't even like my enemy to be. Latter-day Saint is not a place that I would like my enemy to be sincere with you.
If I can add, Priest, your story has been very touching. I even have they used to come to my house to preach to me. I have the Mormon Bible too. But I never really read it to know what you've explained. It's very touching.
My advice would be do not go too far. Do not go too far. Some of the things they used to tie many of us down were covenants. Some of us made covenants in the temple. There were a lot of deadly spiritual, things that happens in the temple. There were a lot of covenant, there were a lot of commitments, sacrifices, made in the temple. So you can't just back out easily like that. They made you feel like if you leave, terrible things will start happening to you, So that's why I said, don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. If you have their book with you, fine, but don't go too deep.
Don't worry, Ray J is not going to go deep. He's still trying to navigate his Christianity. He never still settled there.
They go carry Ray J. Ray J is their member.
Ray J inside the Christianity. He still never know whether talking snake.
Ray J when they find community.
He never know whether talking snake they inside the Bible yet. So, don't worry.
The truth of the matter is
Ray J is looking for hope.
Even sometimes
Ray J whenever read the own Bible, understand and finish. Now you won't go read the Mormon Bible. You don't talk. You heard him now. He said he has not read it. So
sometimes in our life, it's just even the Christianity. A lot of things goes on, like the worship, the praise. Sometimes you get caught up in all these beautiful activities. all these beautiful activities in the church that you may not even have time to begin to question things. You just, conference, this conference, men's conference, women's conference. It's just a bunch of activities. And you just feel like,
It
do you
is
understand?
deliberate.
Yeah, you
Those
just feel like
spirits are deliberate. When they
you know,
start, when they start bringing guest pastors,
guest pastors, and everything looks beautiful, and
yes,
you don't even have time to begin to question, is this right? Or you just flow. So that is how a lot of us has just been there, and it's just the life that we've known.
Can I ask you a question, Vijay?
Yeah.
Are you confident that it is God that is up in heaven? How confident are you that the God that you speak to every day, yeah, that you worship and serve or whatever you do? How confident are you that it is that God that is upstairs?
You would not believe that I am confident.
How confident? How confident?
Yeah.
What, on a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being definitely he's there, and then 0
I would say 100. You know why?
Wow.
Because I have had cause to pray all my life. And sometimes I pray for some particular things, which we obviously, how we pray in Nigeria for everything.
Yeah.
And some of the things I have prayed for actually materialized.
Example. Please, before you carry on, Ray J, are you a billionaire?
A millionaire, not billionaire.
Are you a billionaire?
Millionaire.
I am asking, are you a billionaire now?
No.
Okay, but you are a millionaire.
Don't you want to be a billionaire?
I would love to. Yeah.
Yeah, so pray that prayer now.
No, but are you a billionaire though?
No, if I'm a billionaire, I don't think I'll have the time to be here now.
Okay, so tell us what you prayed for. So since you are not a billionaire, please tell us.
Okay.
What did you pray for that they gave you?
I'll give you one instance. There was a time I was much younger then. I was suffering from this. I used to suffer from heartburn a lot. And one of the occasions I was suffering from this heartburn, I didn't take any medication or anything. I just had my chest. I just said, heal me, God. Before I finished the prayer, I just felt relieved.
They took your heartburn away.
I felt relieved. This is real. This is not a miracle or that. No, this is real. What I experienced myself. And I've had other experiences in life. But I can remember this one vividly.
So this one is heartburn. The other one is what?
I can remember this one vividly. And so, with this experience, I couldn't tell my younger self any better, like that this God does not exist. And
wait, hold on. You just told us that you had heartburn. And they took
serious heartburn. I used to have serious heartburns that I cannot even.
Are you saying you don't suffer from heartburn anymore?
Presently, no. Unless maybe I hardly suffer from heartburn anymore now. But then it used to be frequent and really, really strong. Like I have to lie on the ground and be rolling and for few hours. So you won't blame me.
How did God remove the heartburn then? How did God sort you out?
Obviously, God is not a physical being. So I won't tell you that I saw him.
But your heartburn is a physical it has to do with your physical body.
Yeah.
So how did this being come to solve your physical problem?
By healing me.
How?
I pray to him. It's like you pray and he's answered.
How did he answer? How did he? You got heartburn. It's right there in your chest and in that area there.
Mm-hmm.
That is imagination.
The
It could be imagination.
Did Sky Daddy put his hand on your neck or chest or what?
I was the one placing my hand on my chest. As a young
But
Christian,
how now? This is the thing, because you all just say, "Oh, God healed me. God healed me. God healed me."
I placed my hand where I was.
Did God heal you? How?
I placed my hand where I was feeling the pain, and I was praying intensely, crying and all that. And
Bro,
after a while,
Wait a minute. Was it an instant removal or did it fade away?
I think it happened instantly. After I was praying for a while, it just I stopped feeling the pain.
You were praying for a while.
Yes.
Okay. Ray, I just want to say this, Ray J. There's two parts of this. Okay. It's a little underwhelming that when we asked for evidence that your prayer worked, the best we got was this story, because we got people out there who's praying, as said in comments, they have cancer. They're praying for help. They're starving for food. They don't get any help. You pray to help your upset stomach, and God answers you.
There are levels of faith. Faith is a substance.
Whoa, are you telling me you had so much faith that God took the time to heal your tummy, but those people who are unaliving, they don't have enough faith to get healed?
This is my belief.
Levels.
Okay.
Hold on. No, I'm sorry.
This is my belief.
I'm sorry, Ray J. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Levels of faith. How are the levels graded? The levels of faith. How do they grade it? I want to know so I can tell my believer friends the highest grade of the faith they should be on, so that they can get all these miracles from God.
Well, I cannot say exactly what grade, but I can give you an example. So I use that.
I'm sure the people also would like to know.
Yeah, you get
I'll use the highest grade. I want the highest grade.
I'll use the example of a child and a mother for you, right? So if you have a child, maybe a child that is less than 4 years old or between 0 to 4 years old, this child believes that anything he or she asks for from you, you will provide. The child, it's not concerned about money. It doesn't want to know if you have the money to buy that thing, but it just believes that my mommy will be able to do this. So that's the kind of faith you can have for things like that to materialize. But if you have doubt, any evidence of doubt in your heart, you are asking for something, but you have doubt if I'll be able to give it to you.
Do you think
that may hinder.
This is so insensitive. If you had cancer.
One second. Are you saying that people with cancer don't have this thing that you just talked about just now?
It depends. It depends on the individual, right? So it doesn't mean that everybody that has cancer.
Let me tell you, right? I know a child who was 9 years old and had cancer. He had to be taken away from school. He was in hospital for nearly 2 years. Parents were praying. No hope. The boy was there in that hospital. In fact, he nearly died. They had to do it's some kind of new
chemotherapy.
The doctors that did this had to come from the US to the UK, right? It was a new thing that they've just, not long found or what, something to do with his bone marrows. Yeah, they had to find a donor, right, for this whole thing, and so now he's out of hospital. He's taking it easy. He's, so. I don't know what sort of faith you had that the parents of this child, I mean, if anything, I would say that their faith was more than yours by far.
So your idea is that God should have healed that child, isn't it?
Absolutely. Don't you think God?
No God
Don't you
anywhere
think Don't you think God, OG, please hold on. Don't you think that God should have healed the child?
If you ask me, I would say, yeah, God should have healed this child. But that is a question that, as a human being, I'm unable to answer. None of us are able to answer. It's mysterious.
No, would you not agree that they would have had more faith than you?
I think the world is not a fair place, right? If the world is not a perfect place as well. So if God grants everyone's prayers and answers everyone's prayers and grants everyone's wishes and heals everyone who is sick or ill or whatever, I think the world would have been a perfect place. But it's not a perfect place. It wasn't meant to be. So that is why things are the way they
You mean
are.
your God is not fair? Please let me finish what I'm about to say. You know, that right there, Ray J, what you just said is very insensitive. Very insensitive. It's okay when you receive your healing, but when it's other people, it's a case of, well, life is not fair.
It's a personal circumstances. It's just like, I'll give you an example.
It is what it is.
I'll give you an example.
It is. No, next time when you're sick, please don't pray to God. Don't ask God to, because it is what it is. You know, what God will do, He will do. Why do you pray if you think that life is not fair? Why don't you accept your sickness as your lot in life, as your portion from God? You should accept it. Why pray? This is what God has given you. You say, okay, thank you, Lord, for giving me this sickness. Next time. It's very insensitive.
It's funny how he referenced that he had chest bone. If you had cancer, I would have loved to know if you would have that much faith, because it's really insensitive, like she said, for you to make I notice most Christians do this. The moment they would tell you one very funny thing that their God did, and it's always very tiny, nothing serious. You will never hear them come out and say, oh yeah, they had cancer or they had one serious sickness. It's always very
conscious.
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy that told us that God helped him to find his wallet?
I think I wasn't on the live stream.
Were you there that day?
I'm not sure I was.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's always
There was a guy that came here and told us that God helped him find his wallet.
Wasn't that the 3 days he found it behind his couch?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. It took 3 days for God to answer.
No. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. That's right. It was 2 weeks. So God took 2 weeks to tell this guy his wallet's behind the couch. Ray prays for his upset tummy and gets healed immediately. Meanwhile, the kids in the cancer ward are unaliving because they don't have enough faith. It seems that God has weird priorities.
Thank you, Peter Augustine. Man.
Ray, I could have been God to you with a thing of Tums. Sorry, you might not know what that is. Pepto-Bismol, antacid, medicine.
Even some milk. Just drink some milk.
I could have helped you with something I can buy over the counter.
Some milk might have been able to help. Maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe just you were upset. Your stomach got upset. And through prayer, you calmed yourself down. No God needed. Because it didn't cure it.
Hey, Anton and Sonja. Yes,
also, I'd like to point out that the prayer isn't the reason why you believe in God, because apparently you had enough faith in God to begin with, that your prayer was powerful enough to get him to do something as mundane as fix your stomach, your upset stomach, as opposed to those others who don't have enough faith to get their cancer cured.
Do you know what I find funny? For a lot of believers, yeah? According to the doctrines and according to their belief system, this God can heal them of their disease. The God can help them find their keys, help them find their wallet, help them, right? The God can do all this.
Can never give them money.
But guess no, and do you know this believer can live on this earth for 70, 80 years. God does all these miracles for him and still find himself inside hellfire. With all the miracles that your God gave you, you will still go and land in the hellfire with us unbelievers. Huh? He will do all this. Oh, God healed me, and God, why is your God healing you? He knows, your God knows that you will still end up in hell. I don't believe in the concept of heaven and hell, but I'm just saying, according to the belief, yeah, this God is giving, for example, what Jesus's miracle, going to go and raise up Lazarus. Very pointless, as if Lazarus did not end up dying again. Did Lazarus live forever? So you just delayed their grief.
Someone they keep, like someone who cannot save himself, but they are waiting for him to come and save them.
Can you imagine?
And the same Jesus, the only thing the guy called Jesus done for Africa was slavery. Because I can see, say, in the history, the only thing we can read, we see the name of Jesus there, was the only ship that first come into Africa in slave time.
Thank you.
And to everything that happened, the same Jesus tell them again that he will come like a thief.
In the night.
In the night.
When they shoot and gun, it go clear for your eye.
But that one is not the problem like this. The problem now is if you tell these people, they will first and get angry.
Yes. No, but of all the things that Jesus could use for his analogy, why a thief in the night? Jesus was studying the thieves. Jesus was studying the thieves and seeing how the thieves move, and said, "Look, I think I should do it the way these thieves are doing it."
Afro.
No. The guy they study thieves.
Oh no.
They study.
You come like a thief.
I want to move. I want to move like the way the thieves are moving.
If any of them can think, like let them think about the time, then give Bible to Africa. Someone come to outside your place and come inside your room and start telling you that your pot is evil and all those things where they use is evil. Like inside there, you don't ask yourself a question, but you believe the one he is telling you, and the one you already know, you leave it.
Mm-hmm. And to chronicle, he called them sheeps.
Yes.
I love them to Google the meaning of sheep. Imagine, he did not use lion, no. Sheep, the wicked, one of the weakest animals.
Listen, man.
That's what he used.
If you tell them, but you're a sheep, they say, no, I'm not.
They'll
a
be
sheep.
angry.
I'm not a sheep. But
He still prepared their table in the presence of their enemy.
Wait. The same people will say, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. If the Lord is your shepherd, then you are his what?
Sheep.
Not finished. But yet you are not a sheep.
Oh no.
Like the thing now be say, they believe in the God of Israel, but the God of Israel, the Israel people are not Christian; they are Judaisms.
Mm-hmm. They're Jews,
and their own Bible is called Torah.
Mm-hmm.
But they are believing, praying for the God of Israel. I know very well that Christianity came from Europe, Rome, precisely, Catholic.
Okay, guys. I want to go now.
Going,
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah, I've learned a lot.
Thanks for coming.
From you guys too.
Thank you for coming to the panel, and come back again tomorrow.
The name called Jesus,
no problem.
Just an abbreviation.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Join the European Slave Union.
God bless.
Okay, bye-bye.
What did you say? God bless.
Enna.
Did he say God bless?
No, I
Yeah,
was the one that told him God bless.
Okay.
I was sending him with
I'll
his
do more
God.
research and
please do.
hopefully
You can just follow Afroitis so you know when she's online.
Please do, Ray J. And like I say to people, it's either this your God exists or it does not exist. He has had how many thousands of years to show himself. He still hasn't. So the chances are he does not exist at all. And you
The problem is that this God.
Now, OG, wait.
Okay.
You need to accept. Accept that fact that this your God may just not exist. It's a possibility. The sooner you start allowing yourself to process this, the better for you. Small. And so, all right, go on.
Okay. The thing I wanted to say is that the problem they have is when they give their life to the Christ where they are talking about. But if bad thing happen to them, they will still blame Satan. Inside the thing, I know very well say Jesus is just an abbreviation of slavery because that name Jesus is joined European Slave Union.
Really?
And God is government of the day.
Really? Who they telling now these things? Jesus is joint European Slave Union. Wait.
Join European Slave Union ship. And this Christianity, the first name they call it, like they called the Christianity Crusaders before. All these Islamic jihadish where they keep people like foul. Now so them been they do before because they were fighting for power. They were fighting for power, dominance, like to conquer so many places.
Okay.
And they were even fighting the Jews, which they combine it together now to come and give Africans Christianity.
Anyway, thank you.
Even in the slave time, Catholic Church and the Presbyterian Church, they were the master planner of those slavery. They killed so many Africans, those churches.
In fact. Anyway, just 1 second. Who do we have on the panel now? Fela Pikin. Fela Pikin don't come join us now. Fela Pikin.
Fela Pikin can never be Christian.
I know Fela Pikin.
Praise our mighty Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I know Fela.
Jesus came. Fela. Jesus.
I have repented.
You have repented from when to when?
From Jesus to Satan.
I'm taking you right back to Satan. I'm taking you right back.
That's where I belong. That's where I belong, please.
You belong with us.
All day, every day. All day, every day.
You have a better afterlife with us. Don't worry.
We are all going to enjoy in hellfire once. So before you die, please drink 2 gallons of water.
Barbecue galore.
Hell goes sweet, child.
Drink 2 gallons of water. So once we reach there, everybody will start to piss. By the time we all piss finish, the fire will quench.
No, there's
the
no
fire
need.
will quench.
There's no need for all that. Guys, let's please. I'm gonna beg you before I close this live stream. Let's just get to 100K likes, please. Fela Pikin, there's no need for that. You know why? The best scientists will be there in hellfire.
Oh, okay.
But I heard somebody saying that, but that they've already worked out a way to have air conditioning. Yeah. It's like best scientists. They will be there. Look, And how can
you're talking about AC? We don't even have air conditioner in Nigeria 24 hours.
Look now, they say we are children of the devil, right?
Right.
Agents of the devil. Do you think that if we go into hell, our father Satan is going to punish us?
Right.
Because he loves us, right?
Yeah, Satan is our daddy now.
Not true.
As we enter now, our daddy go welcome us. He said, no, don't mind that. Don't mind that one up there. Don't mind that one.
And he didn't even do as bad as their God, though. He don't do anything.
I said they go even surprised. Say Satan become be the God. And sky that become be the Satan.
I love it.
True. Satan is the righteous one.
He is the righteous one.
Yes.
Satan don't do anything.
But guys, isn't it limited? Isn't it the people who are going to heaven are less than the people who are going to end up in hell?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we're going to have more of an army in hell. So we're probably going to overthrow. Right. So we're probably going to overthrow Jesus and his followers.
Let me tell you what will happen. Satan has access to heaven, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Satan will go and scope the place.
The truth is, we would even
even now,
overthrow because
instead of himself.
In Revelation, they fought with Satan now and they did not defeat him.
Yes.
They couldn't defeat him. So how would that be able to defeat him with his children now? If it's possible. Now we go reign last.
Hey, conscious. They fought inside heaven. Inside.
I'm telling you, inside heaven, no.
Do you know what it is for your enemy to waka enter your house? Come fight you.
And no still fit defeat them.
That is why them first heaven put and gate.
when the fight was going on in heaven, where did God go and hide?
Yeah, he hide now.
But where now? Where did he go and hide? In the toilet?
He run away to him papa's.
No, seriously, they fought in heaven.
They did.
While they were fighting. Why? God just wait. He was just looking.
He was watching them as movie. They were entertaining him. He loves to watch. He's a watcher. He don't get action. He just likes to watch. He doesn't do nothing.
You come on, eh?
He was watching the children in the Epstein files.
Yes, now.
Hammered while he was having fun.
Yeah, freaky God. He loves to watch. He loves it. He loves nakedness. He loves nakedness. Adam and Eve were naked now before they chopped the fruit. So there's something. He has a kink for
He got mad at them for wearing clothes.
Yes. That's I never know these their gods.
That is why I say Satan they serve humanity, because now Satan go bring the apple, give them up.
And if you look at it, the things that they say, apart from the obviously bad things, the things that Christians say that is bad is actually fun. The fun things they say you shouldn't do. So it means that God is even boring. Because why would I go to heaven and be shouting hallelujah morning, night? I go to beg. I want to dance to Beyonce. I want to dance to Michael Jackson.
Honey.
If anyone suffers with insomnia, your best cure for insomnia is the Bible. Try reading the Bible at that time of the night.
I'm telling you.
Hey, but you know what, Afro, check this out though.
Goodness.
If you talk to a Christian about the story of Job, they will dive into that story about like how God told Satan and tested his servants, but they forget about the beginning of the story while they're in the middle of it, because the beginning of the story is, what is Satan doing in heaven when God called a meeting?
Mm-hmm.
How can Satan and God be in the same room?
Mm-hmm.
We're not even talking about what happened during the meeting, though. We're asking.
Satan was among the sons of God. He was among
Satan
them.
is
But he,
his
but
brother.
he turned to, but he turned to Satan when he went in the story of Job. So how can God be in the same room with his enemy without him telling Angel Gabriel to arrest Satan?
It means Satan
Instead,
still have access.
instead, God is asking Satan, my guy, where have you been? Imagine that. His worst enemy. His what? We're not even gone into the story. We're just in the beginning. How can God and Satan be in the same room?
And funny enough,
The first question we need to ask: how can God create his own enemy to begin with? Why?
Right.
Think about what was the God thinking when he just sat there and okay, you know what? I'm going to need an enemy.
Right.
I think that you create my own enemy.
And the angels in heaven, we learned in Revelation that the angels in heaven, they are holding sword and they are guarding the whole of heaven. So how come Satan was able to get in to see God?
That means he slayed them now.
But even
when they are saying that heaven is the safest place.
But even in the story of Garden of Eden, when after Adam and Eve got chased out of the garden, God sent an angel with a sword to
guide the tree.
To guard the tree. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it when they were
before they ate.
I thought about
it after.
That got wicked. Where wicked.
Wicked. Sister,
he knew to guard the tree after they left, but he couldn't guard the
Sister.
tree when he told them not to touch it.
Sister, you're saying
senseless God did that, and he sees the
Sister,
beginning from the end.
Sister, you're saying that's a wicked God. This is a demonic God.
Honestly, I just didn't want
He's
to.
so demonic.
Like, God.
The funniest thing about Satan is, if you read the Bible very well, you will realize that there's no place in the Bible where it is recorded that Satan killed.
Killed it, yes.
He never killed, he
never did. He never did. These Christians, they are blind though.
Every lie we're there for Bible now, God lie.
I'm telling you.
Because if you check very well, Adam and Eve named the whole animal, but bird be no day. How they take name bird bug?
How did they even name all the creatures in the ocean, in the sea?
They no see and for eye.
Try. They don't like give us tire.
We have they are talking about the planet. We know not be only one planet we get. But they say God creates heaven and earth. Where is Pluto? Jupiter.
Where is Jupiter?
Who created them?
Hey, what about Uranus?
God. You mean God's anus or?
But if you think about this, right? But if you think about
God
it, right?
not there anywhere.
But bros, they say God is everywhere, right? So if God is everywhere, that means he is stuck in this world that we live in. His leg is somewhere, his head is somewhere. How can he move around if he's everywhere? That means he's stuck.
But the same people will tell you, sorry, go ahead, tired. The same people will tell you that he's everywhere, but he lives outside of space and time. He lives outside of space and time. That he is not in this realm here.
Yeah.
He lives outside of space and time. But then he's everywhere.
Yeah. Possible is that.
The only thing be say Africans underrating themselves where.
He's in Uranus.
That's a nice place for him to be in. Uranus.
Exactly.
Damn.
Our anus. I think
No, not me and you. Not me and you.
Our anus.
Uncle, not me and not mine and yours. Not a problem.
But
Right?
it seems like a good place for a god to dwell.
Right, Lily?
You know,
not in hours, but in Fela Pikin. Fela Pikin, you can take one for the team.
Sister. No. We all have to join this team.
No. We're depending on you. We put you forward.
As our sacrificial lamb.
Yes, that's right.
Then we would have to wait. Then we would have to wake up our father Fela to take one for the team.
No. Listen,
you know Fela would never do that.
He doesn't need to come back and suffer again, please.
No, if you wake up Fela, even God himself will disappear.
He go wrong.
He go wrong.
Even God himself.
Fela is better than Jesus.
I swear down. Jesus.
Let's see this one. Let's see who they talk. You all should think. Think of what?
Thinking of. Christians can't do this. They're scared. That's the thing. You know, these things we're saying now, to them is blasphemy. They're hellfire like this. We know they fear to enter hell. They even plan more. If they even give me choice now, say we are heaven, hell, I will walk into hell willingly. I don't even need anybody to throw me there.
I say, if they say come into heaven, I'll tell them I reject it.
The only thing that make the Europeans to bring Christianity to Africa
is
just to enslave their brain, for them to be dumb, so they will take the gold in Africa and go, because there is no resources in Europe.
It's sad, man.
It's okay, no problem. So anyway, guys, I'm going to love and leave. I'm a bit tired. So
yeah, you sound tired already.
Yeah, we're back again soon.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks for always having me in your box.
Yes, thank you, Conscious. Yeah, yes, we listen.
Afro,
Yeah.
we love you as yourself, okay?
We love you so much.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. What were you saying?
I say love your neighbors as yourself.
Nyala you. No, I can't love my own neighbor as myself.
You only love your neighbor as yourself. These are the ways that they mumonize everybody. If they slap you one this thing, turn the other cheek.
I can't love my own neighbor. My own.
They teach us to be foolish, to be mumu. You will go mumu.
My own neighbor.
They say if they slap you, say God bless you. Alone.
My own neighbor. My own neighbor is loving. Wait, now hold on. Let me speak. My neighbor is loving himself. He has a lady that she not long gave birth. Yeah, they seem happy. Yeah, but I guarantee you, how I want to be loved, he cannot love me like that. No. That's I'm not about my own neighbor. The person that I want the love from, it's not my neighbor. The person is not my neighbor at all. So, I can't love my neighbor as myself. Indeed, no. No thanks.
Just like Wike said, if you love me, I love you. If you bring war, I give you war. Simple. Aura for aura, okra for okra, egusi for egusi.
But if you love me, it doesn't mean I will love you. Like
that's even the exactly.
I have a couple of people. Messaging me. Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, I wish I had not misbehaved. Nah, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. So because you love me doesn't mean I will love you. No fight.
Period. The abuse privilege, then they'll come back and start crying.
Can you imagine?
People are capable of loving with hate.
I'm telling you. Toxic love. Honestly.
Yes.
Referring to Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
You're so right.
Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord hath not done it? Really? Wait, Amos 3:16, very interesting. Listen to what it says. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord hath not done it? Amos,
and the Lord has not done it.
So he does evil.
Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord had not done it?
If you ask a Christian this one, he will be like, what do you mean? Where? They will deny it.
Forever wealthy. No thanks. We don't like all that your mumu beliefs.
This one, mumu public person.
Did you hear him? He said that Christo they wait in pineal gland.
And is it that pineal gland?
They don't find
Akashic record guy.
Inside. Yes, they're him now. They don't find Christo inside the pineal gland.
It's not Christ consciousness with Bible.
Where are they find all these mumu things from?
Afro is not pineal gland, it's penis gland.
Yo, okay, I see. If not penis gland, you will see me there. No problem. You say Jesus is doing what in penis? I have no problem. Sign me up for the class.
Penis gland, I love it.
Please sign me. You say it's penis gland. Sign me up for class tomorrow. Okay. I'm ready. Sign me up.
Okay, so we need Mary. We need Mary to do the total.
Now I'm not all right.
That boy have that problem.
They even always omit the fact that Mary was about 12 or 14 years when they say Holy Spirit give her beleo. That's even underage.
Right.
They always omit that part.
Listen, that guy that came up, that was talking about Christo, this one. That's why he said he's not a Christian.
They used to lie when they come to
look at his profile. Living a life with Christ is all that matters.
Every good respect.
What is this?
If that is the beginning of stupidity he have started now. Wow. Because if he can read so well and study, he will know the people that colonized the Europeans.
No.
And he will know that the African people was the one that colonized European, that make them become a civilization before the Europeans make a Bible and give to you.
Anyway, my people, good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, and I will.
Good night. Lovely night, everybody else. Bye.
Thomas Peter wa, Tomu civilization wa, kí ni Islam mú wá yàtọ̀ sílẹ̀ kí ó tàn jàǹfààní ẹ̀. Ẹ dárúkọ márùn-ún. Tẹ́ bá lè dárúkọ márùn-ún yẹn máa fún yín ní mọ́nígàn méjì. Kẹ́yìn náà fi yẹn dira mú. Pẹ̀lẹ́rì ni o. Ẹni ọ̀rọ̀ pè é sí jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ di nǹkan márùn-ún tí Islam wá sí Nàìjíríà yàtọ̀ sílé kí ó tí gbogbo ènìyàn jàǹfààní ẹ̀.